Miss out on these deals and more at Roger Dunn Golf Shop's 60th Anniversary Labor Day Sale the 28th through September 1st. Trusted by golfers since 1965 and home to the legendary 90-day satisfaction guarantee. Roger Dunn Golf Shops by Worldwide Golf. Get there.
Swing by Lazy Dog Restaurants for their scratch-made meals and their new $15 fireside favorites. Choose from 5 entrees, like fried chicken or shrimp tacos, and get a personal-sized s'mores brownie sundae for dessert. Dine in or take it to go, Monday through Friday. LazyDogRestaurants.com.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. My show, The Rich Eisen Show, is coming to ESPN LA Tuesday, September 2nd at 9 a.m. Just in time for kickoff for the football season. 710 ESPN, the new home of The Rich Eisen Show in the Southland.
Your fantasy draft is here. The Smack Talk is starting, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small. Loud or quiet, find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
3 o'clock, you ready?
Come on.
It is the final edition of Sedano and Kap in the afternoon. Friday, August 28th, 2025. We are broadcasting live from Hollywood Park Casino, getting ready for the ultimate fantasy football draft party. Cappy's here. Beto Duran, the Cisco Kid, and from NFL Network, the great Marcus Graham. Marcus, how are you?
Yeah, we got a show today, boy.
We have a real show.
We got a show.
Producer Lindsay Baseball's here. Funchy Leva. We got the funny games department. And we're getting ready for the ultimate fantasy football draft party tonight at 6 p.m. right here at the Century Bar and Grill at Hollywood Park Casino, HPC, Park Party and Play. We're going to get to fun and frivolity and nonsense. But first, let's go to the guy who knows.
Oh, yeah.
The great Marcus Grant. First response off of the Micah Parsons trade. As, by the way, if you don't know this, Micah Parsons has been traded to the Green Bay Packers from the Dallas Cowboys.
In a shocking development.
Can we let Marcus talk?
I was going to say,
I'm just making an early comment here.
Definitely a surprise. I was under the assumption, as I think a lot of people were, that Jerry would get something done.
That's exactly right.
Well, he did. He got him a trade. He did. Got a trade. You are correct. He got it done, just not in the way I think a lot of us were anticipating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you're the Cowboys now, you really are – I don't know what they're doing at this point. I mean, they get 2 first-rounders back and Kenny Clark, but for the Packers, it's worth it. Whatever you gave up,
it's absolutely worth it. By the way, Micah Parsons makes a little bit of history. $188 million contract, $120 million guaranteed. I believe the biggest contract to a non-quarterback ever.
Correct. Well, I'll tell you this, man. I like Micah Parsons. You can look at all the numbers. You can look at the quarterback sacks, and everything tells you he's a really good player. I will tell you this, though. I was very turned off by what I saw in the last preseason game in Dallas. Look, dude, you're a pro, okay, and you're trying to get your contract situation resolved one way or the other. And for you to be on a massage table, on a training table, acting like, or maybe you really were asleep during a game on the sideline, that is some unprofessional crapola as far as I'm concerned.
At least he's there. It's preseason. You're really going to hold it against him for being the preseason guy?
I mean,
come
dude,
on.
Dude, listen,
really?
You should not
you're in a
act,
contract.
You should not act like you're
but
sleeping.
you're in a contract negotiation.
That's why you should act like a professional.
And they've told you they're not going to do nothing, right? You know
no,
this.
they didn't tell you that.
If essentially you're not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
No, here's
Jerry's trying to show his will against him, and he's like, well, I'm going to show too.
Okay, so
and
go
he got
ahead.
shipped out to a
Jerry's
better team.
dance with the devil. He ain't going to dance. He ain't going to dance with Micah Parsons.
But you know what's interesting? Has everybody here been watching? Because Chris and I and Lindsay have all been obsessed with the whole Jerry Jones documentary series. Have you seen the whole thing, Marcus?
Yes.
There's a scene where the Cowboys and the Rams are having training camp and they're having a practice together, and Jerry and his son Steven are standing there and they're talking to Kevin Demoff from the Rams. And he says something to Kevin Demoff, something like, you know, man, I didn't have the balls that you guys had to trade your quarterback. You guys remember that scene?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Interesting that he said that to Kevin Demoff, that he didn't have the courage, the guts, the El Cajones,
The
if you will.
Cuyones.
Right.
Cuyones.
He didn't have that, and yet now he's made this massive, crazy trade.
But, I mean, I think that's – I mean, I know he said that, but I also think that's not totally true, right? Because earlier in that documentary and earlier in the Cowboys' history, they had the Stones to trade Herschel Walker, which at
episode
the time,
1, I watched it last night just for the show. And
which at the time sounded bananas that you would do something like that.
But
5 players that became picks.
Right. But the thing is that, and as the story goes on.
Is it weird seeing yourself on TV right in front
of you? At this point, I've just gotten used to it.
Yeah, Marcus is on TV right now on NFL Network right in front of us here at Hollywood Park Casino.
He's talking about how Micah Parsons is not going to go anywhere.
He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. He's going to stay right now.
We'll get to the sound of somebody who did say that on ESPN earlier, like minutes before the trade.
I think everybody was saying that.
Yeah,
he wasn't going anywhere.
Because, look, here's why. The history of Jerry Jones, you mentioned the Herschel Walker trade. That becomes a much bigger part of the storyline later on in the documentary because, really, Jimmy Johnson was the energy behind that trade, and Jerry, of course, got upset because he thought that he should have gotten the credit for it. But most guys that Jerry signs, he waits till the very last second. He waits till all the pressure's on both parties, and then he makes it happen. And I would think
kind of what we were expecting with this situation.
That's exactly what I mean, I was like, dude, I guarantee you he'll be there for week 1. And now, look, he'll be there, but he'll be in Green Bay for week 1.
The problem
dance with the devil.
There we go. Is, 25, 30 years ago, you could do that because salaries didn't escalate at the rate that they do now, right? And so he did this with Dak Prescott and watched a bunch of other quarterbacks sign and had to pay Dak more. He did it with CeeDee Lamb and watched this. He had to pay CeeDee Lamb more. And now he's watching as all these other defensive ends are getting signed, right? Myles Garrett's getting signed. Trey Hendrickson gets
That's the one
signed.
right there. Trey Hendrickson. When Trey Hendrickson signed with the Bengals, I went, okay, now it's done. Jerry didn't want to set the market and be out purchased, if you will. He wanted to wait for the market to be set so then he could go back to Parsons and go, well, this is the number.
This is the number. But, the longer you wait, the more you paint yourself in a corner. I mean, I think, honestly, the most brilliant thing the Kansas City Chiefs ever did was when they signed Patrick Mahomes to a 10-year deal, right? And at the time, it seemed like a lot of money, but everybody stopped and said, well, you know what? As quarterback salaries go up, Mahomes is going to look like a value. And Jerry has done the opposite of that.
The thing about this, though, how quickly Green Bay gave him the 120 guaranteed, right? So how long was this conversation between Jerry and Green Bay to have it? Or what other teams were he talking to that this was going to happen? Because this doesn't happen overnight, right?
It doesn't. Although somebody made the point to me that, because the Packers were also in on Myles Garrett when he was unhappy. And somebody's like, it might just be a cut and paste thing. They just took Myles Garrett's name out
available.
and they just put Micah Parsons' name in and just shipped the offer.
If you're a Packer fan, great. We're doing it.
Absolutely.
But the whole story, though, of Jerry Jones, who he wants you to believe that he's this old school business guy and a handshake and looking eye to eye, that still means something to me. I know it doesn't mean anything to everybody else, but to me, a handshake and eye to eye.
My word is my bond.
Right. And then what happens is you hear this story that Micah and Jerry had met. And Jerry's version of the story is, hey, we did a deal. He and I together. We didn't have an agent get involved. And then the agent, according to Jerry, told him to take his offer and stick it up as you know what. Because
he's a good agent.
Because, hey, you're not negotiating directly to my client. He's a 26-year-old child who just happens to be good at rushing the passer. He's not a professional business negotiator, and I'm not going to have you take advantage of the kid.
Which is what always happened. The owners would always take advantage of the players. The next thing you know, wait, that's in my contract. That's in my contract. No, it's Jerry, the way that he's functioning, because I watched the first episode last night. I finally had some time. And the way he came off of, he was 46 years old when he bought the Cowboys. That's and he looked old when he bought them. but also the point about how everybody like, who's this dumb guy from Arkansas? And he tried to play it up like, I'm just this dumb guy from Arkansas. Look at me. Yeah, right. You were making billions. You knew what you were doing. You knew how to see a value in an asset and get after it. And then the way that he's created himself in business, because all the Levy restaurants that you see at the different stadiums you go to, he owns it because he bought that into Cowboy Stadium. So Jerry isn't no dummy. But the fact is, I think he got played in this one where he thought Parsons was going to stick around a little bit longer.
Well, what it feels like to me watching Jerry and the Cowboys over these last few years, it feels sort of like the last days of Al Davis.
Yes.
A guy who was very adept, very astute, was ahead of the game, a game changer, but at some point the game sort of passed Al by. And I think that's where we are with Jerry, where he was that innovator and that businessman. But the same things that worked 30 years ago aren't working now, but he has yet to pivot from that.
But here's the slight difference. Jerry Jones has an asset that could probably be sold for $20 billion if he could get it.
Yes.
And he has revolutionized the NFL, as you see in this documentary.
Yep.
So that's where Al had done it beforehand,
yeah.
where Al created the modern-day NFL with the AFL and all the things he did. But Jerry's got this asset that nobody else can touch.
True.
And it's going to pass right on to his family, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
he
Steven's
brought
ready
the kids
for it.
in right away when they're 21 years old.
And as much as you learn in that documentary and you see the way he conducts business, you know that winning is something he desperately wants now more than anything because even
but
historically.
Does he?
Well, wait, but
does
hold on.
He?
Here's why.
Does he actually care?
He said
he said he would be embarrassed to tell you how many billions he would pay for them to get another Super Bowl.
Right,
That's what he said.
But here's the thing. There's two things going on here. There's the ego part of it, which is I desperately want to win another Super Bowl because I never won one without Jimmy. So that's the and he had the Barry Switzer thing, but it was really Jimmy's team that Barry coached. And he said, 500 people could coach his team. So on one hand, Jerry desperately wants another Super Bowl because he knows, as his daughter says in the doc, dude, time is running out. He's like 80-something years old. On the other hand, you just asked a great question, Chris. Does he really? Because the truth of the matter is that Jerry has always had a good sense of being in the entertainment business. Mm-hmm. That's why you built the new stadium when you really didn't need it. It's why you've built this multi-gazillion-dollar practice facility. It's why you've built the brand, and ultimately that's why the asset could be worth upwards of $20 billion, regardless of what the Forbes ranking is.
Whatever he says the price is, that's what somebody would be willing to pay. Yeah.
Right. But also the thing about Jerry with this, I believe him when he says he wants that Super Bowl because it's the only thing he can't buy. He can buy anything else. You can put the players on the field, but you can't buy that trophy. That's got to eat at him because it's something that he can't have.
And it all just comes down to today, the news of the day, is that Micah Parsons, when most people, whether they were connected to the Cowboys or they were just outsiders looking in, most people thought this Micah Parsons deal would get done. Hey, let him sit on the bench for the preseason. Let him rest whatever his back-related issue is. And you know what? Week 1, we'll get him back. He'll be in shape. He'll be ready to go. And now here we are, and we are in the week that precedes the kickoff of the NFL season, and a monumental trade happens today between the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. I'm almost surprised that Jerry would work with Green Bay the way the Packers have owned the Cowboys in the postseason.
Dance with the devil.
Exactly right. So we're going to continue to talk about that this afternoon. We're going to bring it back how it impacts, or we're going to try to stage how it could impact our Los Angeles Rams. Plus, we get ready for the USC kickoff this weekend and a big college football weekend. Officially week 1, not week 0. This is week 1 coming up.
Fight on.
And I need to know who to draft this week, Marcus.
Yes. We're going to talk fantasy football because it is the ultimate fantasy football draft party. We're at Hollywood Park Casino, the Century Bar and Grill. Even if you're not in the draft, come on out, press the flesh with us here at Hollywood Park Casino, right across from SoFi Stadium, right next to Cosm LA. You know where it is in Inglewood, and spend the last time that Sedano and Kap will do Afternoon Drive. This is our final afternoon show. Marcus Grant, Beto Duran, Funchy Lova, producer Lindsay Baseball, Cappy, Morales, we're here. But Cappy, before we go to break, why don't you tell us about our friends at Prize Picks?
I would love to. So Prize Picks, let's start off with this. Pick, predict, and play. You're going to notice that when you open up the new and improved Prize Picks app. And I want to remind everybody, if you haven't done it by now, download the Prize Picks app. Use our code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Make your first $5 lineup, and then you get $50 in lineups immediately put right into your account. So as we think about the start of the football season, college football is underway. I'm watching Boise State versus South Florida right now because I'm football starving, and it's a live, real game. I'll watch it. tonight, when you think about Prize Picks, okay, look for a max discount square. That's what we call it now. It's called a max discount. Let me ask you something, Marcus. Do you suppose that Dak Prescott in Game 1 against Philadelphia next Thursday night, do you suppose Dak Prescott will pass for more than half a yard in that game?
I do suppose that, yes.
Well, if that happens, you're already halfway home. All you have to do is take two players, pick out their stats, more or less. Is this guy going to pass for more yards or less, or pass for less yards? Is this guy going to run for more yards or less? Is this guy going to score more touchdowns or less? It's so easy to play. And if you go 6 for 6, you can multiply your money by 2,000 times. Oh, yeah. Also, the flex play, because let's say you get 5 out of 6. Well, you're still a big winner. So I'm here to tell you right now, we're going to have a great football season altogether, but you got to download the Prize Picks app, use the code CAPPY, make your first $5 lineup, and you get $50 in lineups for free. Prize Picks, run your game.
By the way,
yeah,
it is now on the socials.
Tell me.
That the Cowboys will have a press conference, which means Jared.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's going to have a press conference in about an hour.
Good.
4:30 p.m. our time.
We should carry it live.
We might carry it. Why not? Let's carry it live. Okay.
Dance with the devil.
More Sedano Kap live from Hollywood Park Casino next on ESPN LA.
Hey, what's up, LA? It's producer Laura.
And your boy, producer D.
All right, think about your favorite place in LA. The place where the talk is real, the laughs come easy, and everybody's welcome.
Now imagine that energy hitting your afternoons. That's exactly what you're getting with the brand new DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Weekdays from 3 to 6, starting September 2nd. From the Lakers
to the Rams, from Dodger Stadium to East LA. If it matters to LA, we're talking about it.
Sports, stories, and community, all wrapped up in the kind of conversation that feels like you're hanging out with your friends. Fresh, fun, and straight up from the heart of the city.
It's a show built for LA, about LA, and made with LA. Don't miss the launch of the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Weekdays 3 to 6, starting September 2nd on ESPN LA.
Craving that beach vibe? There's an Islands restaurant near you with all your favorites. Crafting your perfect Islands moments with classic burgers, fresh cut fries, local brews, and never-ending summer drinks. Visit your local Islands restaurant.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when home they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Soccer fans, join ESPN LA on Sunday, August 31st at Northgate's Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa for the ultimate soccer watch party. As LAFC takes on San Diego FC, presented by San Antonio Cardinale Wine. Kickoff is at 7:45, so get there early to grab a spot. Win sports tickets, enjoy amazing food and drinks, and sip on the perfect game day wine, San Antonio Cardinale. Sunday, August 31st at Mercado Gonzalez. Kickoff at 7:45, presented by San Antonio Cardinale Wine.
Hey guys, summer's heating up and so are the savings at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Right now, during the Subaru A Lot to Love event, you can take advantage of 0.9% financing for 36 months on a new 2025 Subaru Outback or 2.9% financing for 72 months on a new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek. For complete details, visit OceanSubaruOC.com or come into Ocean Subaru on Euclid Street in Fullerton.
With approved credit through Subaru Motors Finance, not all buyers or vehicles will qualify. Plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. Zero security deposit. Offer does not combine and is not available on previous purchases. See dealer for complete details. Expires 9/02/2025.
Your fantasy draft is here. The Smack Talk is starting, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
3:37. Sedano and Kap live from Hollywood Park Casino. The Ultimate Fantasy Football Draft Party tonight, happening at HBC, the Century Bar and Grill.
Go ahead, Cappy, say it.
Ay, arriba, Is that what you wanted me to say?
I'm ready for you to say, Richie!
Tomorrow,
come on, Cappy, say it.
Come on, Richie.
Tomorrow, August 29th. Back in 1987, the number one hit, Los Lobos.
What you know about Los Lobos, Cap?
He don't know nothing about Los Lobos. They redid the Richie Valens amazing song, of course, for the movie La Bamba.
3, 2, and 1.
3, 2, 1.
It's like the prom, Cappy.
Kind of was like the prom. I'm with you. I remember those days. I sure do. Beto's in the house, Christopher Arthur Morales.
We've got Marcus Grant, of course, from NFL Network, producer Lindsay Baseball, Funch Lover,
right,
and all of you. And if you're on your way to Inglewood, to Hollywood Park Casino, we'll see you soon. And listen, even if you haven't signed up and you're not in one of the leagues, usually somebody doesn't show up to this thing, so you can jump in.
Easily.
You can jump in. And by the way, is that Ron the Caddy in the corner?
Ron the Caddy.
He's there.
Ron the Caddy.
How many ways is this guy going to figure out how to post on social media to ask for money?
I mean, Ron, honestly, like all the love in the world, bro. And I know your dog, DOG.
Yeah, but I already supported. I bought his stickers.
I know.
They weren't for sale.
It means
yeah,
a lot.
look, there's a sticker on my laptop. Now
They
this
were
guy,
free.
Now he's trying to juice me for money for his dog.
Well, I mean, it is a little strange, right? Like sending out messages like, "Hey guys, I got to go fund me for my dog, DOG." That's his name, dog.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, help a brother out," you know. And I also
the views and opinions of him
Maybe
are
he
not
got
mine.
hacked.
Did you get hacked, dude, or is that you
nobody
asking
wants
people
to
for
hack
money
you.
for DOG? He's really sick, huh?
And I put him in that corner, and he's not allowed to move.
Okay. Hey, after the show, though, I'm going to come over. I'm going to look at videos on your phone.
No.
Yes.
Oh, the video's on Ron the Caddy's phone.
Oh, Marcus, you got to see these
No.
videos.
Do I really?
No, you do.
Sounds like I don't.
No, you do. You need to see.
It really sounds like I don't.
Ron the Caddy does in his free time.
The broke, unemployed caddy who lost his trust fund.
You need it. You need to see these things. Hey, before we get too deep into this, I know the Micah Parsons thing is important because it could potentially shift some power around
I think
in the
it's
NFC.
absolutely going to, and I want to get into that now. I don't know. What are you trying to set up?
I just want
to
say
talk
one
about
thing.
like rugby for a few minutes.
Not rugby.
He wants to talk to Marcus about his fantasy draft.
No, I don't even want to do that.
Let me do a liner before you do that.
All right, go ahead.
A new season of USC football kicks off on ESPN LA. Coverage from the Coliseum starts at 2:30 p.m. Saturday's USC football game versus Missouri State is presented by Afila, a new EV brand from Sony Honda Mobility. The future of mobility is here. USC Missouri State bears a tradition unlike any other Saturday at the Coliseum. Now go ahead and ask Marcus about your...
Marcus,
Yes.
we do have our fantasy football draft here today. People will definitely want to talk to you and get your expertise. But, Marcus, I must say, when you walked in here today,
yes,
you look like a different type of brother to me today.
Can we just talk sports?
We can.
Just for 5 minutes.
We can. We started.
Okay, his shirt says, I'm not a fantasy expert. I just play one on TV.
But, dude, I got
on
to
Twitter.
On Twitter, yeah.
I got to just ask you, though.
He's on TV right in front of us.
I know. But
literally.
But the cutting of the dreads.
Yeah, man, it was time.
Tell me, how long did you have those dreads?
5.5 years.
Okay.
It started as a pandemic thing. I just leaned into it, and they grew out. But it was time.
Okay.
It was time.
And then now that, did you donate the hair? Like, did you, they have those cancer
I donated
patients?
it to a trash can.
Oh,
sure.
really? No, you didn't, keep it?
I got a couple of them. I kept a couple of them.
Oh, no, most
and
people who cut their hair when they have really long hair,
I don't
they
really
actually
know what
donate
to
it.
Are you now going to judge him for not
Locks
donating?
of Love?
I am going to judge it.
Cappy, I got you. Locks of Love is an organization where
right.
they get hair that's long and they give it to cancer patients.
Right. No, I did not.
Didn't even think about that, did you?
I didn't.
Bad guy.
The barber offered me a couple of them. I have a couple in a Ziploc bag. I really don't know what to do with them. They're just kind of hanging around.
Yeah. They're like seedlings. You grow a new one.
I guess so. I can see if I can just attach it to my head and if it grows back.
Yeah. Major
looks
change.
good, man.
Major
Thank you.
change.
I appreciate
Wow.
that.
Very clean. Very, very clean looking dude. All right, Christopher. So here's the thing about this Micah Parsons trade. If you think going in to this season that Detroit is the best team in that division.
In the North.
Okay. And
so let's just ask you here first before he gets into a 2-minute preamble. Sorry, Captain.
Sorry, I'm just setting it up.
He's got limited time, you know.
How much? Yeah, he does have limited time. How much better does this make the Packers?
I think it makes them a real Super Bowl contender for sure.
Real Super Bowl contender.
Yes.
Okay, so with that, are they taking the NFC North over the Lions?
I think so. I think adding Micah Parsons combined with the Lions lost not just Ben Johnson; they lost their entire offensive coaching staff. I mean,
and they lost their defensive coordinator.
They lost their defensive coordinator as well. That's a lot to sort of deal with. So I think it easily makes the Packers the best team in the NFC North. I think it puts them right up there with the Eagles in terms of competing for the NFC. The conference championship. I do think this makes them a legitimate Super Bowl. I don't say favorite, but a legit contender.
So now, go ahead.
I'm going to push back. I'm going to say this. I need look. This is the preseason, and we're going to know a lot more about all of these teams. 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks down. Who's hurt? Who's healthy? Et cetera, et cetera. This is all preseason prediction stuff. Until I see Green Bay, who, by the way, they're a playoff team a year ago. Yep. This is the same team that went to Dallas last year when Dallas had won every home game, and they smacked Dallas around. I think that Green Bay is better positioned. They have their quarterback. They now have a star, pass rusher, a true defensive leader. But I think that, Detroit is getting back their best pass rusher as well, based on a knee injury from last year ago. Yeah. Right? And they still have, I would say, look, it's true. They've lost their coordinators, but they've still got the nucleus of their team. They've still got the energy of their head coach. So until I see Green Bay actually knock Detroit out, Detroit is still going to be my favorite for the NFC North.
Really?
For the North?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good compassion plea there, Cappy. I like
Thank
that.
you.
You got a boo from somebody.
I did get a boo. I did get a boo from somebody here at Hollywood Park Casino.
The Vegas odds have moved the Packers slightly ahead of the Lions to win the NFC. It's still Philly, then the Packers move up a little bit, just a little bit, but the odds are moving because that's the kind of guy he is.
So what do you guys think, though? Because I would have told you this, and I said this in the preseason. This is the Rams' year. Now, I said all of that before all of the Matthew Stafford back stuff happened.
I made a 14-3 prediction to Wes Snead's face.
Wow.
So
that's just good business, though.
Yeah, that was smart. That was very smart. I think the Rams are perfectly positioned, and I say it like that under the assumption that Stafford is going to be healthy the entire season, which at this point I'm not so sure that's a great assumption. But how would you think? What do you guys think about the Packers versus the Rams?
I think that Matthew Stafford back thing can't be discounted. I mean, I think that is a big deal, right? Because he's sort of the Jenga piece. You pull that out of there, and I think the whole thing sort of collapses. But I think defensively, I think they are almost equal, maybe every bit as equal as the Packers defensively. I think, they're skill position guys when you pair up Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams with the Packers kind of group of wide receivers. I do think they are very much in the mix. And maybe this is the euphoria of the moment talking. I still think the Packers right now are kind of the team that a lot of people are going to be chasing this year.
So last year, the playoff picture out of the NFC, Lions, of course, were the top seed in the NFC. They got the bye. You had Rams, Vikings, Buccaneers, Commanders, Eagles, Packers.
Mm-hmm.
One would say that that's the same this year, although maybe the Packers, you think, could be the top in the NFC.
I think so.
Here's why this is important, and to bring it back to the Rams. If Matthew Stafford's back is in question, if he misses games and Jimmy G is the quarterback, they have to win the division still because now the NFC is more loaded than ever before. If the Packers are now the top, the Lions are up there, the Vikings and the Commanders and the Eagles are coming out of the East.
I don't know about the Vikings. I'm not sold
really
on the Vikings yet because
you hear so much about their quarterback.
You got a rookie quarterback.
So do you think the Niners are coming? So what I'm trying to say is, how do the Rams, if Matthew Stafford isn't Matthew Stafford that we want him to be, how do the Rams still become a playoff team if the NFC now becomes even more competitive?
I think they're still a playoff team. I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo helped get the Niners to a Super Bowl at one point.
He hasn't fallen off that much.
Right. I mean, he's definitely not Stafford's equal, if they're both healthy, but I think he's good enough to get them to the playoffs.
He does enough to not lose a game for you. He's going to know what's going on. They have the weapons, unlike one of the Raiders.
But I hear what you're asking, Chris. I mean, look, if you think about it like this, in the NFC East, if Philly's your defending champs and Washington was in the NFC Championship game a year ago and you expect greater development from Jaden Daniels in year two, those are two teams. Then from the NFC North, I still like Detroit. You guys all seem to now like Green Bay, but there's two teams at least right there. From the NFC South, you're looking at Tampa Bay, and unless Atlanta all of a sudden becomes something that. Well, the only thing about Atlanta is this.
To become somebody to run with him?
Well, the thing is that we don't know what Michael Penix is going to be yet.
Yep.
And so if Michael Penix is
Big
good.
penis energy!
Could Atlanta be a team that competes in that division? I'll say possibly, but I would say probably doubtful. But then you have the Rams and you've got the 49ers. So
that's where it's coming from.
Your question is, if the Rams don't win the division, how can they make it in when you have all these other quality teams and you're looking at 2 teams from each division other than the South? So, and by the way,
they have to win the division.
That's the only way.
Imagine if you're like Caleb Williams now, though.
Yeah, you just had a bad day.
Now
you got to deal with Micah Parsons.
That's actually a great point. We didn't even talk about Caleb Williams. All this talk about the Bears, and May still picks the Bears to win the division.
Wolf, it's over there.
Yeah, no,
it's over.
I never thought that.
Wait,
I never
May's
believed
picking
that.
the Bears to win that division?
He
picked them last year, and he picks them this year.
He's doing a bunch of Caleb Homer stuff.
And also now they've got Ben Johnson as their head coach, and they
should be better.
They'll be better.
They'll be better.
They're not winning.
Not year one. Not year one.
They're not winning the division.
No.
You trying to get a job in Chicago or something?
I hope so.
I mean, he's got the Comrex. He can do it all over the country now.
No, I thought you wanted your Comrex back.
Not anymore, from what I heard.
It's Sedano Kap. We are our final afternoon show live from Hollywood Park Casino for the Ultimate Fantasy Football Draft Party happening tonight after the show around 6 o'clock. Right now, though, let's talk about the new ESPN app. Not the ESPN LA app, but the brand new ESPN app. The most live sports, the best championship moments, and so much more. Monday Night Football, college football, NBA, WNBA, NHL, NWSL. You know what that is, Cappy?
I do. I'm very familiar with the Women's Soccer League, very, very much so.
College hoops, volleyball, softball, gymnastics, lacrosse. The list goes on and on. Plus shows like SportsCenter with SVP, First Take with Stephen A., College Game Day, the entire 30 for 30 library, and The Rich Eisen Show, which begins Tuesday here on ESPN LA, ESPN Radio, and ESPN Plus. It's all of ESPN all in one place. Sign up now for the all-new ESPN app. You know what you got to sign up for?
Tell me.
More of Sedano and Cap. Live from Hollywood Park Casino, Marcus Grant, Beto Duran, producer Lindsay Baseball, producer Funch Lova, and Ron the Caddy trying to siphon money off of our fans in the corner. That's all next on ESPN LA.
USC football gets ready to kick off the 2025 season.
USC football is on the air on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Lincoln Riley and the Trojans get ready to host the Missouri State Bears.
Saturday at the Coliseum. Coverage kicks off at 2:30 p.m. with a USC tailgate show.
Saturday's game is presented by Afeela, a new EV brand from Sony Honda Mobility. The future of mobility is here. Come on out and cheer on your Trojans. Fight on.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Come celebrate Roger Dunn Golf Shop's 60th anniversary this Labor Day weekend. Enjoy 25% off all Green Tag closeout apparel, 20% off Skechers and Puma golf shoes, and get a 50% bonus trade-in towards any new club. Don't miss out on these deals and more at Roger Dunn Golf Shop's 60th anniversary Labor Day sale the 28th through September 1st. Trusted by golfers since 1965 and home to the legendary 90-day satisfaction guarantee. Roger Dunn Golf Shops by Worldwide Golf. Get there.
With Progressive customer service, there are lots of ways to connect with us, so you never have to miss a second of your favorite sport. Because you'd much rather watch a ball go through a net 124 times in 48 minutes when you don't really have to pay attention until the last two, and then somehow those 2 minutes will take an hour. You don't want to miss all that. Luckily, you can chat with Progressive on our app, online, or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the metal circle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Lowe's knows that free makes everything better. That's why our rewards members get free standard shipping on the things they need and want, starting at Silver Key status every day. Savings for rewards members add up fast, so why wait? Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/shipping terms. Subject to change.
What do you mean? Oh, when you nod your head yes, but you wanna say no. What do you mean? Hey, yeah. When you don't want me to move, but you tell me to go. What do you mean?
Sedano and Cap live from Hollywood Park Casino for our Ultimate Fantasy Football Draft Party. On this day back in 2015, Justin Bieber released the single, What Do You Mean, Cappy? What do you mean?
You know what? I'll tell you what I mean. Beto and I today have shown up here at Hollywood Park Casino in full team uniform.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are dressed alike.
Athleisure at its finest.
Black pants, black collared shirt.
I'm blue.
White sneakers. Those blue?
I'm blue, bro.
Really?
We'll talk about my pants and how Cappy influenced my pants, not because of my underpants.
No.
And pooping them again.
I'm getting you underpants next.
He's in it. Well, we'll talk about that later. But we only got Marcus Grant here from NFL Network a few more minutes. So we want to get into Cappy's NFL draft team.
Okay.
Because this is what he did.
Yes.
He was one of those guys that missed his radio show yesterday so that he could fly to Scottsdale.
Ain't nothing wrong with missing a radio show.
So he could fly to Scottsdale to participate in a fantasy football draft.
I mean, if you're going to do it, why not fly to Scottsdale to
So
do
how'd
that?
your draft go? Tell Marcus.
All right, Marcus, so last year I asked you to be my assistant general manager.
Yeah, and then you hit me with a whole bunch of weird changes and rules and format changes literally hours before the draft.
Yeah. Well, so Marcus, this is my second year of being in what's called a fantasy auction.
Yes.
So the way it works, have you ever done a fantasy auction, Chris? You know what this is?
Like I don't know, auction?
Just go with it, man.
So here's what happens. Here's what happens. You have every player, every general manager.
A lot of preamble with this guy.
No, it's important. Every general manager has $300.
Okay.
Okay, and you have to fill out a roster of 16, including a kicker and a defense. Okay, so every player gets to nominate somebody, and then everybody bids on that player. So I screwed up from the first round, Marcus.
Okay.
They come to me, they go, okay, Scott, what is your nomination? I go, I'm going to nominate a guy who I would never have this guy on my team. I would never have
you don't
anybody
say that
from
part.
Oh, I said all this.
You don't say that.
I would never have anybody from their team on my team. So I'm going to nominate this guy, and I'm going to have the opening bid at $20. Remember, you only have $300. Justin Herbert. And the whole room, they're like,
And
what?
They just let you have him for $20.
$20.
Yeah, they just sat there.
They're like, I'm not bidding on Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's a $5 quarterback. I'm not going to. So I wound up having Justin Herbert as my first pick, which was a big disaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Is that good or bad?
I mean, look, Justin Herbert's not a bad quarterback, but for $20 in an auction league, that's not
How
terrible.
about in the first round?
I mean, here's the thing. You can nominate players in any order, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But a lot of times what you do, okay, if he doesn't want Justin Herbert, that's fine. I will nominate guys I have no interest in just to make other people spend money.
That's what I was doing.
But you don't tell everybody that's what you're doing.
But Marcus, what I should have done is I should have said Justin Herbert for $1.
Yes.
And that was my big screw up. But here's how I spent my money. Kyron Williams,
okay,
my running back. Brock Bowers, my tight end.
Okay.
Marvin Harrison,
all right,
receiver.
All right.
Devontae Adams. I wanted to go with a lot of Rams.
I
and
like
Raiders,
it. I like
okay.
it.
David Montgomery is a backup running back.
Okay.
Here's where I got my better fantasy quarterback, Kyler Murray.
Okay.
What do you think about Kyler Murray as a fantasy quarterback?
How much did you get Kyler Murray for?
That means he's not impressed.
I got him for $7.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
$7, okay? Then I started filling out with receivers. Jordan Addison, even though he's suspended, I got him for $10. I love Jordan Addison.
All right.
Okay. Then Devontae Smith from the Eagles, $17.
Okay.
I got him
Because he knows Deacon from the Eagles. That's why I got him.
Okay.
Zach Charbonnet from Seattle, who I think he might find himself getting a lot of the carries. $7.
I think that's a great
good deal right there.
That's a great value.
Mark Andrews, a backup tight end, $7.
Okay, so wait, Brock Bowers is your starting tight end.
Listen to this. I got the Buffalo Bills defense, the number one defense on the board, for $1.
Yeah, the defense is usually to go
for $1.
Yeah, usually.
He's like,
Everybody gets $1.
That's about right.
Cappy was really impressed
I was
with it.
super impressed with that.
Yeah, they're all
That's about right. Yeah.
I got Jamison Williams for $8.
That I think is great. I think he's gonna have a huge year.
Rashad White. I needed just more running backs. I started filling out $2.
Okay.
Kai Fairbairn, the kicker from Houston, and then this is the one I wanted. I really wanted this guy. I wanted Travis Hunter on my team.
Okay.
So I got him for $2.
Yeah, big old
You got
smile
Travis
on
Hunter
your
for $2?
$2.
That's a coup right
And when
there.
I got
that
done, I had
smile.
$3 left over on my team.
That is
$3.
a coup that you got Travis Hunter for $2.
So how do you like my team?
It's not bad. Your quarterbacks are kind of. But wait, let me look at this again real quick so I can just kind of peruse here.
Yeah, take a look at my team.
But I love Kyron Williams. I think he's undervalued this year. As long as you can afford to wait for Jordan Addison for him to come off suspension. But I think Charbonnet's a value. I think Mark Andrews bounces back, even if for whatever reason if you're not playing Brock Bowers. But I'm sort of looking here, and at least from what I see here in the screenshot, this is a competitive team.
I like my team.
All right, Marcus, now for this, a lot of people are saying stay away from running backs this year. Are we doing that still?
I think there's a handful of guys you can take in the first round.
Who?
Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs. I don't love Saquon, but I understand why he's going where he's going. I think even Christian McCaffrey is due for a bounce-back year as long as he stays healthy. So those are the guys I'm willing to take in the first round. After that, I would tend to wait till the third, fourth round to get my running.
So running backs, third, fourth round.
Yeah.
Okay, receivers, when are we really going with those guys?
They're going heavy in the first 2 rounds.
So it's completely changed fantasy.
It really has changed. I mean, like, the closest thing to a consensus at number 1 right now is Jamar Chase.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
But then, right after him, depending on your personal preference, but it's like, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra St. Brown is still there.
Those are all first-rounders.
Those are all first-rounders. But even at the back half of the first round, Puka Nacua is still hanging around late first round. A.J. Brown is kind of a late first, early second round guy. So, like, there's a wide receiver is deep, but it tends to hollow out really quickly because people go heavy on them early.
So I go receivers right away, then running backs, third, fourth round, and then the quarterbacks, fifth, sixth?
Yeah, I like to wait till at least the 5th or 6th. Here's the thing. If you want a Josh Allen, if you want a Lamar Jackson, you're probably looking in the 3rd round, but you can wait until the 5th or 6th. You can still get a Joe Burrow. You can get a Patrick Mahomes. You can wait till the 9th or 10th round. Well, Dak Prescott's still hanging around in the 9th, but that might change.
No, you want Dak Prescott because guess what? The Cowboys are going to be down late in games and he'd be throwing the ball all over the place.
But I'm saying because Micah Parsons is gone and that defense is going to be bad, right. Dak Prescott may start moving up draft boards because for that very reason.
Yeah. I got a weird one for you.
Okay.
Small quarterbacks.
Small quarterbacks.
Right? Short ones.
Okay.
Do we go Murray? Do we go Bryce? Because those guys can put up some numbers.
They can't put up some numbers. I think if you want Bryce is going to be your backup. Kyler's a guy you get to kind of be a low-end starter for you. Bryce I like late as a backup. I think he's going to be better this year. He's shown steady improvement. Last year he started running the football late, which really helped him out. So, if you're looking for a backup option for you, I think Bryce Young in the, double-digit rounds, not a bad pick.
So if you want Matthew Stafford to be your quarterback and you're ready to take him and he's there.
Yep.
Do you not take him because of the back?
I think you take him, but make sure you have another option that you feel comfortable with.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the back doesn't scare you that much?
It does. It makes me nervous. It absolutely does. But here's the thing. We're terrible at predicting injuries. And everybody's like, what if he gets hurt? That applies to literally every player in the National Football League.
Right. Jamar Chase could get hurt and you spend $105 of your $300 bankroll.
Right.
Here's one for you.
It is.
Marcus, 805 Dodger, where do you take Brock Bowers?
Brock Bowers right now coming off in like the 3rd round. I think it's probably the
start
him. Yeah.
Cappy, you got him.
Oh, I got him. I got Brock Bowers.
Because he's Raider Cap over here.
Right.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brock Bowers, Trey McBride are your two top
not Raider
tight ends.
Cap.
I am Raider Cap.
All you care about is your Rams credential and your Rams tickets.
No, but I also care about my Raiders credential and my Raiders tickets.
Oh, and Marcus Grant from NFL Network. NFL Network, part of the ESPN family as well, so welcome to that family.
Marcus.
You've been part of the ESPN LA family for quite a while. And by the way, you co-host the Blue Review with Greg Bergman and Parker Bell. The Blue Review with Bergman and Friends, or Bergman and Team. That moves to 6:30 a.m. starting on Tuesday morning.
It's fine. I'm usually awake at that point anyway.
No problem.
It's fine.
He's on the waiver wire at 5.
Exactly. I'm fine.
So that actually leads into us and the debut of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show Tuesday at 7 a.m. But first, it'll be the Blue Review at 6:30. What'd you say in my ear, Lindsay?
I was telling you that we have a quarters giveaway.
Yes, I was going to get to that. Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah, thank you. Well, thank you, Marcus. I know you got to run, but
Marcus,
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Love the hair, dude.
The tradition
lack of
continues.
hair.
Part of our fantasy football draft party. Have a great time and have a great weekend. Enjoy the college football and the start of the NFL season. Here's your chance, though, to press the flesh with Cappy and I. Next Friday in the Coors Light Chill Zone. We're back at Angel Stadium over there at the Rocks, right? The Coors Light Chill Zone. And this
right
one's different because we don't have to broadcast live.
Right.
So we're doing the morning show on Friday. Then we're going to go hang out at Angel Stadium in the afternoon. Those brats better be careful. We're going to be sucking down brats.
Those were very good hot dogs. I don't really eat a hot dog very often, but a little ketchup, a little mustard, and a little relish.
Bam!
Very good.
Be caller number 7 right now, 877-710-ESPN, and win a 4-pack of tickets to join the guys at the Angels. I guess we're the guys.
You and me.
Yeah, us. At the Angels versus A's game next Friday, September 5th. Call now for your chance to hang out in the Coors Light Chill Zone with Cappy and I at Angels A's next Friday. When we come back, more about the Micah Parsons thing. We also are going to get into the sound. The person on ESPN who predicted that this was never going to happen, and he did it minutes before it actually happened. That's all next. Sedano and Kap, the final afternoon show, live from Hollywood Park Casino right here on ESPN LA.
History will be made at BMO Stadium Sunday night as LAFC hosts first-place San Diego FC for the very first time. And it's the highly anticipated home debut of global superstar Son Heung-min.
Oh, what a goal!
It's this historic night from BMO Stadium. Coverage begins Sunday at 7 p.m.
And the sun shines again for LAFC.
710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, you feel it? The days are getting longer, the sun is getting warmer. Looks like our SoCal summer is here. And you know here in California, we are all about choosing chill. From hitting the beach to the best hiking trails to going all out to support our teams, one thing really ties it all together: enjoying an icy cold Coors Light with great friends. Pick up icy cold Coors Light near you or get it delivered to your door today. Visit CAChooseChill.com to learn more. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly and cheers with icy cold Coors Light.
Pechanga Resort Casino is giving away $1 million in August. Win your share of the $1 million in prizes by using your Pechanga Club card when you play your favorite slots or table games to earn entries. Then, be at Pechanga Resort Casino every Saturday in August to activate your entries for the weekly drawing. You could be one of the many winners of the $100,000 in cash, and thousands in easy play is also up for grabs. Must be present to win. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for complete details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID to participate.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. So you need new flooring in your home, rental, or even your ADU, but you know what drives me crazy? Those big box national retail stores that present giving you a deal by making up a price just to mark it down then. Come on, man. Let's be real. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, it's legitimately family run. You get the authentic old school TLC and the actual wholesale pricing year round from my boys, the crazy Hernandez brothers. No bogus sales, no gimmicks, just the best prices from the start. That's why I say it and I mean it. No sale beats a wholesale. You name it, they got it. Over 5 million square feet in stock in their inventory. Tell them Sedano sent you. And check this out. First responders, active military, and veterans will all receive additional discounts on top of the already low prices. And if you find a better price, Hernandez will match it. No questions asked from the crazy Hernandez brothers. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR. That's 866-62-FLOOR. No games, no gimmicks, just the best price in town year round, because no sale beats wholesale. Check them out at HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is coming Tuesday, September 2nd at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
It's 4 o'clock in the Southland, and this is Sedano and Kap. The LA Afternoon Drive Takeover. It is the Waba Grill 4 p.m. hour. Get to Waba Grill for their new $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Right now, it's time for What You Need to Know with producer Lindsay on Sedano and Kap on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and watch live at ESPN Los Angeles on YouTube.
People in the YouTube chat at ESPN Los Angeles losing their mind that we're running a best of show tomorrow. Losing their mind right now.
They're like, hey, do you guys not realize that tomorrow's a work day? The holiday's on Monday? And it's like, yeah, we do.
We just have good agents.
Well, we're making this massive move on Tuesday.
And we have good agents.
And these agents do a great job. These agents are much better than Micah Parsons' agent in terms of how he was negotiating.
I don't know. He's got $120 million guaranteed.
Right. But then he proved that he was a much better agent than we knew.
Yeah.
Because first he would not talk to Jerry Jones. No. You tried to negotiate with my client behind my back. You take that offer and you stick it you-know-where. And then what did he do? He went and got his client over $100 million from the Packers.
We'll talk about Micah Parsons being traded to the Packers from the Cowboys today. But first, it's time for What You Need to Know. That's where you go.
No, he doesn't. Not today.
Oh.
3, 2,
2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. By the way, I think this is the final What You Need to Know, right? We're not really doing What You Need to Know.
I was going to ask you about that. Like, are we?
Well, we're taking Radio Tinder with us.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we're going to have time for What You Need to Know. I think it's staying in the afternoon.
I don't think we need to, because the whole show is going to be like What You Need to Know, because it's going to be first thing in the morning.
What's the first segment? The first segment we're going to have the feature.
We're going to do What's Happening.
What's Happening?
What's Happening. What's Happening.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't do What's Happening without DeAndre.
That's what I was going to say. You got no brothers on the show.
Hey,
you got no brothers on the show. You can't do
You
that.
got no brothers on the show. What about me?
Right there, man.
DeAndre gave us his blessing.
What about me?
DeAndre's really
here. You're like an eighth brother.
Funch, you better watch out, or we're going to have DeAndre on from the crib to do What the Funch.
That's right.
That's all Funch.
Yeah, apparently Funch is going to do What the Funch every day from his house.
That's right.
You got one brother on the show then?
What?
You got one brother on the show then? Me.
2.
Who's the other brother?
You.
Wow. Just because you say that brother.
Well, I mean, he says Hebrew brother.
Hey, listen, I have been
What's up with
anointed.
all this stuff recently? Like calling Greg calling out the brothers because he.
I didn't do anything, man. You're just baiting everybody. No.
I'm not baiting
No,
anyone.
you're baiting. No,
you and
Shut up.
Andre are giving them all.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
He texted you guys.
Jose Luis.
He texted you guys. That's all. I'm just wondering.
Shut up. I didn't do anything.
And they can accuse you of stealing food also. Don't worry. They got you.
By the way, Funch, I know people can't necessarily see it on the YouTube chat, but maybe you'll go model in a minute. Those are some dope-ass, bomb-ass jorts.
Thank you.
No, they're not. Size
Thank you.
28.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's I don't know if.
Oh my gosh, Funch, how big is your waist? Seriously, what
No,
size
he's
you
like
wear?
a size 28.
30.
Look at those.
Oh, I bet it's 26.
Funch, I got a question. Did you actually cut those jorts?
No, I bought
they
them like
came
this.
like that.
You bought them like that?
Yeah.
No.
Cut them. I sell them like this.
That's the
come on.
style.
Yes, they do.
You didn't cut them?
They cut them. They sell them like this.
You
Yeah,
didn't
he's
just cut a
right.
pair of jeans?
They're
No.
in style, Cappy.
Yeah, they're in style.
Those are not in style.
Yes, they are.
He's been wearing these for 10 years. I've seen him
Well,
in 10 years.
you know what? They actually went out of style and came back.
That's
That's how
right.
long it's been.
You have to be a size 30 to pull that off.
Ron the Caddy is saying boo. He's saying
Don't
boo.
listen to him.
Ron the
Just
Caddy's
jealous.
got a GoFundMe going right now so he can buy a pair of jorts.
They're jealous. Size 38 over there.
All right.
Stop at 42s.
All right, time for the final. What you need to know. Take it away, producer Lindsay.
All right, so the NFL rivalries uniforms came out today. We've got, I guess it's just the AFC East and the NFC West.
Yeah, they're
And
coming
so-
up right now. Yeah.
And so I don't know if you guys saw the Rams ones, but they're black.
Beautiful.
And they look pretty cool. I mean, I don't know, like, DeAndre, what do you think about your team? Did you see them? Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Eagles don't have one, no.
The Eagles.
There'll be a couple more going to get announced soon.
The Rams ones look good.
I think they're great. So they're super black.
So they're
but
technically going midnight blue on it.
Yeah.
Is that what they
not
call
black.
it?
They look-
Midnight
It
blue.
looks
Yeah.
black to
And
me.
midnight
They
blue,
look black.
but that's what the color midnight
Right.
blue does. It makes it look like it's black.
Well, but the thing that was really cool about it, I thought, is that you still take the Rams' regular blue and the regular yellow that they normally use, and they've got them infused on the sleeve of the jersey. So it's like, hey, here's like this new looking cool piece of merch that everybody's going to want to have, but here's the homage to the real colors that we normally use.
How many times are they going to wear those in the season?
I think once.
Just once?
Once for the next 3 years.
And then
Okay.
they wear navy blue pants with them, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think they look great. I think we need to go get some like hoodies, some of those really cool like
Midnight
midnight
blue hoodies?
Yes.
See, the cool part is inside the neck of the jerseys it says Rams House. But yeah, it's also
Midnight mode,
it has
work in
the
the dark
slogan.
or in the spotlight. I like that.
And then I'm going to start singing the song by Lou Gramm, the former lead singer of Foreigner. Midnight Blue. Know that song?
Nope.
You know that song, Funches?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
yeah,
that's the final what you need to
Midnight
know
Blue.
during the final edition, the afternoon edition of Sedano and Cap. Don't forget, we move to the mornings. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show debuts Tuesday at 7 a.m. So enjoy your Labor Day and then get up for work and then start your day with us on the ESPN LA app and on 7:10 a.m. and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. So don't forget, the Rich Eisen Show begins at 9 a.m. on Monday. And we will continue on YouTube, a YouTube-only hour, each weekday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show debuts Tuesday.
Point of information, though. Just point of information.
Okay, go ahead.
We call it a YouTube-only hour, but here's the facts. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch. I mean,
and the ESPN LA app.
What are you laughing about Facebook?
I just think it's funny.
What's wrong with Facebook?
But if we call it if we call it YouTube only, then everyone's got to go to YouTube.
That's
you know?
fine.
That's the push.
I'm just making the point that we're everywhere. That's all. Good
Well,
job.
you can make sure that you join the Facebook chat.
Hey, listen.
I'm just saying.
Don't knock Facebook. Don't knock Facebook, bro.
You know what? My mom uses it for her cross-stitching group.
Mason
so.
uses it.
For her cross-stitching group?
I'm not kidding. She watches videos of these ladies that, like, celebrate the new cross-stitching patterns. Swear to God.
I have a question about the YouTube only part.
Yeah.
Will there be a commercial break from 9 to 10?
2 commercial breaks.
Oh, okay. So you have a chance to go to the
And
bathroom?
7 live reads.
And
Yeah.
7 live reads.
Yep.
Well, you got to realize, you got Cappy, you got Shinano, you got producer Lindsay Baseball, you got Morales, you got Bergman, you got Jorge, you got Parker Bell. A lot of potential endorsements there.
I just like
a lot of live reads.
in the YouTube when you guys don't go to commercial because it's a free-for-all. So, like, when the Cappy
Oh, it'll
Cast
be a
goes-
free-for-all.
When the Cappy Cast goes commercial, I usually go somewhere else, and then I forget to come back. So that's where I don't want to get lost in that era, right?
Well, eventually, maybe we'll have a partner that wants to just take the whole hour.
Hey!
You know? Commercial-free.
Well, here's the thing.
Commercial-free.
Sedano demanded. He said,
Oh,
I will
okay.
not do this.
With all the people, he could take a break on his own.
Well, that's the thing.
He would just leave.
So, Cappy gets very nervous when Sedano's not here. Like today, he's not nervous because there's a lot of us.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's like just Cappy and I, he's like, "So what are you thinking, content-wise? Maybe we call." And I'm like, "No, we'll be fine. We'll get through it."
Although, just to be clear, remember what happened on Tuesday when Chris was crapping in his pants because he was like, "Wait, Beto's not here. Beto's not here,
well,
and I don't have any."
Felt wanted.
And
Can we backstep?
And I was like, "We're fine."
I had to do 3 hours with Quinton and Momo.
Okay.
I was preparing that Beto would be there.
Okay.
It's a little different.
Right, but I was just saying, I was like, "Dude, we're good. We got Funchies here."
No, because you were going to stick us with 2 hours of Deacon Fry.
Hey, not to stick you with 2 hours of Deacon Fry.
That would have been good 30 minutes.
Hey, listen.
Wow.
It's summer.
I love Deacon Fry, but
was
2
he in the
hours.
neighborhood? How did you get it?
You were squeezing everything you had out
He's
of him.
friends with Cap, and he's invited
So,
him in.
Deacon, what do you think about the Rams this year?
Well, no, it was more like, so Deacon, tell me more about your dad's career. I want to ask you more. I mean, that's what you were doing.
That is what I was doing.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't know. You didn't give me a game plan.
Well, listen, I would just say this. It's summertime.
You sucked as a producer on Tuesday.
I was an awesome producer on Tuesday.
You sucked as a producer.
No. You know who sucked as a producer on Tuesday? Beto. Beto sucked as a producer. He didn't show up.
I'm not a producer.
Well, you didn't produce the fact that you were supposed to be there. You're supposed to be a grown-up and a professional. You're supposed to read the thing.
I did. I read all the emails from the Lakers letting me know my time to show up at Pechanga, what time the food was going to happen, where the gifting suite was at. I made sure I read all
about
of
the
that.
schedule?
What schedule?
Yeah, see, that's what I say. I say the same thing. What schedule?
You're the...
So here's the thing. I wanted to squeeze in some USC chatter here
right, go
about
ahead.
Lincoln Riley on the hot
Okay,
seat.
yeah.
But why don't we just do that next?
Okay, let's do that.
But first, as we broadcast live from Hollywood Park Casino, let's tell everybody about our downtown home away from home. You and I both have spent time there this week, and we're going to start spending a lot of time there with the move to the morning show. The East Central Hotel in downtown L.A., Cappy.
We love the East Central. I'll tell you what, when you walk in, and I know for you and I both, we've gotten to know everybody. We know every person who works the front desk at every shift. Coming in the morning, afternoon, late at night. We know everybody who works there. I know everybody who works in the bar in the Nixo Lounge. I know all the security guys. I know the maintenance people. I know all the housekeepers. The thing I'm trying to make you understand is they make you feel like you're at home. It's like a very familial environment.
It is.
It's not like one of these mega hotels in downtown where there's just thousands of people. It is a very family-owned and operated feeling to this hotel.
When you left, how much money did you leave on the pillow for the maid service?
Remember, I've been telling you that I've been doing the good luck $2 bills.
Right.
So the $2 bill is my thing. It's my go-to.
I stayed with the 2.5, so $10.
Okay, so
you have $2.
You're
and I left $10.
You're a better tipper than I am.
Horrible.
Debbie's going to be happy.
Do you guys want to know what I found out about the East Central, which is so great? They're pet friendly.
Oh,
so
really?
Chewy's going to be, spending some nights down there with me too.
Okay.
Look at that.
Very nice.
East Central Hotel in downtown L.A. As Cappy always reminds us, the sheets are amazing, the pillows are amazing, but the softest towels in downtown L.A.
I love those towels. I don't know what they do to those towels. I don't know where they get those towels. But you know how, like, sometimes you go to a super fancy hotel and they'll tell you, hey, you can buy the bed? I wish that the East Central would tell me you can buy the East Central towels.
And, of course, you got the robe there. You got the slippers. But you use the large, you use the large towel when you get out of the shower.
Yep.
Then you got that middle towel. I use the middle towel for my privates, and it's perfect.
The Schwanz. Right.
The Schwanz
That's
towel.
right.
EastCentralHotel.com. Also, go in there anytime. Call them and say, you know what, sucker? At 213-748-1291, 213-748-1291, and you say, listen, I want the Cappy Penthouse. The Cappy Penthouse. That's where Cappy does his business in downtown L.A. with the giant hand in every room. You can put your keys on there, or if you're Mike Trudell, you're small enough to sit on there.
You just sit on it.
You just sit on it before a Lakers game.
And hopefully you get the Mamba room. Hopefully you get that Kobe painting in your room. But like today I had the Wayne Gretzky painting. Sometimes it's Madonna or Steven Tyler. You're going to love your visit to the East Central. So if you're coming to downtown, game, museum, dinner, you don't want to drive, enjoy downtown, stay at the East Central Hotel.
And we love Robert Montez, the general manager there, who takes care of us. East Central Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. Entertainment's official address when we're back at Hollywood Park Casino. In just minutes, we're going to talk USC football as they get ready for the season to start on Saturday, right here on ESPN LA.
Hey, what's up, LA? It's producer Laura.
And your boy, producer D.
LA, get ready to chop it up with us in the afternoons. The new DeMarco and Travis afternoon show is here.
Weekdays from 3 to 6, starting September 2nd.
It's sports, it's life, it's LA.
All with that barbershop talk feel. And these dudes think they know ball? Well, I'm here to bring the real ball knowledge.
Okay, D. Like I said, real conversations, real laughs, and a community vibe that feels like home. Don't miss the debut of the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show.
Starting September 2nd, only on ESPN LA.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience,
you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Looking for a one-of-a-kind LA experience? Get a behind-the-scenes look at SoFi Stadium, LA's most iconic sports and entertainment venue. Step into the place where legends play and superstars perform, from concerts to kickoffs. This is where unforgettable moments are made. Explore VIP and premium spaces, walk through the team locker rooms, and take the field like the pros. Even try your shot at a field goal. It's more than a tour, it's your all-access pass. This is your chance to see SoFi Stadium like never before. Book your tour now at SoFiStadium.com.
Looking for an easy way to save energy and earn money? With Clean Power Alliance's Power Response Home program, you can do both. You could earn $20 just for signing up. Get paid to power down today at cleanpoweralliance.org/home.
Dealing with slow drains, dips in water pressure? Trust the experts at NextGen, the official AC heating, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. Their expert technicians fix even the toughest of jobs. Get your stubborn drains working again with expert drain clearing for just $88. Plus, enjoy peace of mind with their 30-day guarantee. Call NextGen now at 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, 30-day guarantee and $88 drain clearing requires accessible clean-out and camera inspection.
Your fantasy draft is here. The Smack Talk is starting, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Out here, days are getting a little cooler, and mornings are starting with a few more layers. It's the season for more time at the grill, more feed for your animals. Heaters burn late into the night, and the woods start calling your name. We appreciate hard-working hands, shared moments, and love for our land. That's why season after season, we're here for your life out here. Tractor Supply.
Sedano Kap live from Hollywood Park Casino.
Come on.
Our final afternoon drive show as we get ready for the morning show Tuesday at 7 a.m. Tomorrow, August 29th. Happy birthday. Of course, we lost him in 2009. Happy birthday to the legend, Michael Jackson.
Hey!
This is what you got to do. Look at the man in the mirror, Cappy. Look at the man in the mirror.
Okay.
And realize you're just a gutless scumbag.
Well, at least I'm not a gutless backstabbing scumbag.
Well, you know who's a backstabbing scumbag?
Who's that?
I mean, Mason.
Yeah, right.
But also our friend JT the Brick.
When you say our friend, do you mean my friend?
Your friend now.
Yeah, because not your friend.
Well, because of that whole thing, that Devontae Adams thing.
Well,
Did
that,
you have me
you
on
know,
your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Wow.
By the way, we are live from Hollywood Park Casino. The fantasy football draft party tonight at 6 o'clock when we get done with the air. It's the summer tradition unlike any other.
Mm-hmm.
And usually it is the final event we do before the football season begins, which begins for us Saturday when USC kicks off against Missouri State. But it's also our final afternoon show as we get ready for mornings. But let's read this tweet from JT the Brick.
Oh, boy.
It literally starts with, oh, boy.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Here's the tweet. Here's the tweet. Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
A Cowboys friend just called and asked me if it was viable to trade Dak before next week and go all in on Arch Manning. Can't make this up! Exclamation point. Call a Cowboy friend and check in on them right now. Another exclamation point.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
When I read this to Beto, you know what Beto said?
What did Beto say?
A, he's lying. Because who calls anymore?
Okay.
What Cowboy friend is calling?
So
nobody's
now,
calling.
Like some 90-year-old
He is a little bit
Cowboy
older.
friend?
Now you're calling JT a hack and a liar?
Yes.
Yeah,
Did you
somebody
have me
called him
on
on
your
his
show
landline.
to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
I that is wrong.
Call
man.
a Cowboy friend and check on them.
That is wrong.
He also got a huge facts of the day.
Wow. Wow, you're jumping on this bandwagon too, are you?
I mean, come on.
I mean, dude.
Like, somebody's really going to call the Raider guy about the Cowboys?
Hey, you got a lot of friends in the biz, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you call him?
I did not call him.
Because he calls you a lot, too.
We do speak a lot.
And you're Raider Cappy. Come on.
That's right, we do
and by
talk
the way,
a lot.
you know, after JT turned his back on me,
Yeah.
he then turned his back on Sedano.
He did? How so?
Sedano reached out and said, hey, I saw your preseason game.
Hey, man.
Great preseason game, whatever. JT responded, appreciate it.
What's wrong with that?
You don't
One
turn
word.
your back on Sedano.
He should have just given him a thumbs up.
How's that turning your back?
Oh, that's bad.
Appreciate it.
When somebody sends you a message and said, hey, I heard your broadcast and you sounded really great, and you write back, appreciate it. That's wrong? That's no good?
Sedano, a man who is so busy working 7 days a week, juiced into Good Karma Brands.
Okay.
Juiced into ESPN television.
Right.
Gives you takes time to give you 3 sentences.
And you give him just an
2
appreciate
words.
How about he took
Appreciate
time
it.
to watch?
Right.
That's even worse.
Well, no, he was listening. George was driving down the road, and he was going to the Rams game, and he was listening to the Raiders game, and he heard JT calling the action on the Raiders game, and he actually said, you know what? JT's been a friend for a long time. Hey, man, just wanted to say how great your broadcast sounds. And JT wrote back and said, appreciate that.
One word.
No, he
One
said
word.
appreciate it.
2 words.
That's different than
That's 2 words.
appreciate
It
that.
is.
Okay.
Because appreciate that would imply that there's more of a conversation to be had, but just saying appreciate it. Now, we need to find out if there was a period at the end of that.
I would have said, hey, oh my
I don't know if that's an implication, Linz. I'm not sure there's an implication.
I think so, for sure.
It versus that does not imply anything.
In that situation, given the tension there between them, I think it is.
No tension between them.
Yesterday,
Okay.
I sent messages to the new 49ers guys.
Okay.
Right? Troy Clardy and Guy Haberman are going to fill in for Greg Papa, who's sick. Right?
Okay.
So I sent a message. Haven't talked to these guys in years. Hey, great to hear from you. Hey, how did you know? Blah, blah, a conversation.
Yeah, but
because these are guys who are colleagues, not a friend like Sedano and that guy.
Right. Oh, now you call JT that guy?
You don't treat somebody like that. Who you call?
Wow.
He's lost a friend.
Oh my God.
You know that role.
We spend enough time talking about it.
I do.
Spend enough time on Hack the Brick.
Oh,
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing
saying
now?
such horrible things about my dear friend JT the Brick.
Hey, you filling
Horrible.
in on XM this weekend?
I am not filling in on XM this weekend. No, I am not.
And by the way, once he finds out we're going, he's already probably has found out we're going to mornings, right?
I would assume so.
How many people has he texted? You're telling me these guys are going to mornings with that loser Morales?
Oh, I'm sure he's probably saying that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, he's probably really still pissed at you.
Because we call him Fishhook?
No, because you call him Fishhook.
Because you called him a hack.
That's why. You called him a hack.
And then somebody sent the video of you calling him a hack on Twitter.
We've been calling him a hack for 2 years.
Apparently he didn't know that.
They're going to send him this also. Who cares?
Hack the Brick.
Cappy just wants tickets for the Raider game. That's
Anyway.
Well, I've already hooked up. So, listen.
We got Kirk now.
Right, we got Kirk Morrison.
That's right. We've got to ask Kirk.
Yeah.
Listen,
who doesn't need a 5-minute nap during morning drive?
Oh, come on, man. Wow. Rough on Kirk.
Love you, Kirk.
Yeah. I got a lot of connections
But
down
Sua
the
was
Raiders.
great.
Hey, Kirk.
Sua was amazing yesterday.
Listen, Kirk
Sua
is on.
Cravens was incredible yesterday.
Kirk's got a great college football team.
So much so that I ignored
broadcasting.
Keyshawn's call today. I just hit decline.
Oh, you're not even taking Keyshawn's call anymore?
I don't even need to.
Really?
I got Sua Cravens.
And we found out Sue was pretty rich also.
Oh, yeah?
No, he's not Keyshawn rich.
No, but he's pretty rich. He's rich enough to get us
Keyshawn's getting paid like
to go
$20
away.
million
Right,
to get
to not
fired.
work.
Yeah.
But Sua has country club connections for us, too. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
is
good.
So we're good. We're
okay, good. That's good to know.
We just need you to get him some sticks.
Hey, listen, we got to get as much out of Sua as we can. If we now find out that Sua's got really good country club connections and that he's really rich, this is a whole new level of love for Sua.
And he's working with Mason next week. Don't be jealous.
Oh, I will be jealous.
But you could hear Sua Cravens Saturday at 2:30 p.m. when the Trojan tailgate show begins as we count down to kickoff. USC, the Missouri State Bears, a tradition unlike any other at the Coliseum, and it begins the USC football season. Of course, your home of Trojans football. 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app. You'll hear Sua along with Jordan Moore, Cody Kessler, and our friend Sean Cody, the
good
Trojan
crew.
tailgate show. Then after the game goes final, and hopefully the Trojans beat them by at least 60, you would hope.
What's the line in that game? Anybody know?
Oh, there shouldn't even be a line for that.
There shouldn't be a line against the Missouri
Probably
State
49.
Bears.
I would like to know what the line is.
I'll
in that
look it
game.
up.
The USC postgame show with Sua and Jordan Schwartz.
Now, did Sua yesterday?
Jason Schwartz. I call him Jordan Schwartz.
Come on, man.
Jason
You're
Schwartz.
a hack.
He had a
Freaking Tulsa
stroke.
hack.
3 strokes.
The Trojans are favored by 35 points.
35 points.
Yeah.
Thank you.
5 touchdowns.
That's it.
Did Sua yesterday have any commentary?
Was he better than you are?
No, that's not what I was
He
asking.
wasn't quite better than you.
Okay.
Not yet. Maybe
Not
a
yet.
few years.
Couple weeks. Did Sua say anything about the feeling around the USC program, or maybe it's more global? It's the USC fan base.
So not
about
only
how they feel about Lincoln Riley.
Oh, he got into it.
So he definitely says this is a hot seat season for Lincoln Riley. And, by the way, star quarterback, legend, Matt Leinart has now jumped in and said this is a hot seat year for Lincoln Riley. And when you break down that seat, Clinton Yates threw it on me the other day when we were doing the show. And when you go through game by game, USC, and I'm saying this as a USC fan, a man who went to school with Keyshawn Johnson. We were in biology class together.
Okay, and now that was not officially at USC, though, correct?
Well, maybe not. But
Okay.
we still were in biology.
It was biology nonetheless.
And it's a different type of biology class,
Okay.
but it's biology class.
Got it.
And now I've got a new favorite Trojan, Sua Cravens. That's my new guy.
Got it.
I might as well delete Keyshawn out of my phone.
You should. There's no reason for you and Keyshawn ever. Keyshawn should be over in the JT the Brick bucket for you.
No. Keyshawn's not a hack.
Oh,
Still the
wow.
number 1 overall pick in 1996.
You know, he fit in so well that after DeAndre, it only took DeAndre one time to play the drop making fun of how I say fight on, and he stopped everything. He goes, hold on, what was that? And he just spent a segment making fun of it just like you guys do. So Fight on! Fit right in.
Let me ask you a question. So, Sua, you guys went through the schedule
We
yesterday.
didn't go through the schedule like I did a few days ago, but we can do it right now.
Okay, so Missouri
Sua agreed with me that if winning half the games, when you look at the schedule, would be a win for USC, which means it's a loss for Lincoln Riley, and he should be gone.
But wait,
the resources you have, the money that's been brought in, the players have been brought in, everything is lining up for you. You have to perform.
So let's go through the schedule.
But my man Sedano tells me that they're looking at a 9-win season.
Okay, let's go through it. Let's go through it. So Missouri State, Georgia Southern out of the gate, both wins.
Timeout.
Oh, stop.
No, I'm not going to stop.
Stop.
Missouri State should be an automatic no problem. We got it.
All right.
I'm just here to tell you this. Don't underestimate Georgia Southern.
Well,
just
if they lose
because
to Georgia Southern at the Coliseum, they should fire him right there.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just telling you guys.
Oh, what did Clay tell you to say?
Don't underestimate.
What did Clay do?
Don't underestimate a team that has a coach that is coming back and wants a piece. And by the way, he was fired and humiliated, and everybody talked about how he was one of the worst coaches ever. And guess what?
He won a Rose Bowl.
Clay Helton right now, when you look at Clay Helton and what he did at USC versus what Lincoln Riley has done thus far, Clay Helton is the more successful USC coach. So don't underestimate Georgia Southern. I'm not telling you they're going to win, but we see crazy upsets happen in college football.
And it shouldn't happen to this team.
It should not. But it's on my radar to go, don't overlook Georgia Southern. Keep going.
That's bad. If you are ugly
For purposes of the bit,
2-0.
Let's say they're 2-0.
All right,
How do you do? They're 2-0.
Okay.
Then they go to Purdue.
Should be 3-0.
Sua doesn't think so.
No.
Purdue's a tough place to play, man.
Really?
Yes. Early, you're going to be at 9 o'clock LA time.
Okay.
Because it's at noon. Over there, ugly team, ugly
Are we
team.
sure? Are we sure they're Eastern time, not Central time? Just curious.
Still jet lag.
Whatever. Okay, 12:30, 11:30. Big difference.
I was thinking more like 12 to 10.
You
But
want to
okay.
say 3-0?
I'll go 3-0.
Let's go 3-0.
Go for it.
Then, back at the Coliseum, hosting Michigan State.
Which is expected to be a win for USC.
You're going to go 4-0 now.
Well, okay, let's just keep going. Let's keep going 4-0. Right.
Then to Illinois.
Illinois is nationally, preseason ranked number 12.
Yep.
They are coming off of a good season last year, and you're on the road, Champaign, Illinois. You talk about a tough place to play.
That's a tough one.
I mean, they're going to have a big crowd there, and it's probably the first time USC's been there, maybe ever, for all I know. But okay, let's call it 4-1.
4-1.
Okay.
Then the next week, you, me, and Rich Eisen will be in our USC suite, enjoying USC hosting his Michigan Wolverines.
Where are they at? They're like top 10, right?
They're number 14.
14. So they'll be top 10 by that time.
Could
Most
be.
probably,
Could be. I haven't looked at Michigan's full schedule to see where they'll be.
USC's going to beat them.
So here's the back-to-back.
Why do you say that?
Because she's from Ohio State.
Oh, because Ohio State. Right, I forgot.
No, I think they really will beat them.
Okay.
That's a tough one.
Will Jim Harbaugh be there to fire up his Michigan team?
Probably.
Not allowed anywhere around college.
Oh, all right.
Well, yeah, right.
So
7 years, right?
Here's the 3 games that could get Lincoln Riley fired. Michigan, then they got to go to Notre Dame.
Right.
Then they got to go to Nebraska.
Right. We're going to see Nebraska tonight. Nebraska is playing tonight against Cincinnati and Kansas City. So we'll get at least a preseason look at what Nebraska
There's
looks like.
a chance
Well, playing in Omaha is always tough.
There's a chance he could lose all 3 of those games.
Yeah, of course. By the way, he could lose the Illinois game previous to that. He could lose 4 in a row.
If he loses all 3 games, he needs to be fired. Done.
Okay, but
you can't be mediocre.
Okay,
you can't lose to Michigan and Notre Dame back-to-back weeks.
Okay, I'm just going to ask you guys this question. I'll take the other side for argument's sake. If Lincoln Riley is a 10-year, $10 million, $100 million coach, and there's $60 million remaining on his contract, does Sua and all of his USC friends have the appetite to go buying out Lincoln Riley and then not only buy out Lincoln Riley, then go pay the next coach? And by the way, who is the next coach? I'm not here to kind of pull that sports radio nonsense. Give me who they're going to hire that's better. Forget that.
No, you can hear JT do that tonight on Sirius. Sorry.
Oh, you are just
sorry.
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
So good.
I know, and then you had to take a shot at my friend.
He's not your friend anymore.
You know, you're a bad guy.
You're a bad
guy.
All right, so you were talking about buyout.
Okay, buyout. Does USC's community have the appetite for a $60 million buyout?
I think if in the middle of the season you're not looking good and you're mediocre and you're not ranked, I think a lot of those alumni are going to get together.
Yeah, I don't think they care about the money.
Yeah.
Well,
right now they don't, but it's a way you perform. You have to perform. If you don't, look, SC has money from those alumni. They won't spend it unless they have to. And they've invested in the new facilities. They've invested in that new room. They've invested in everything. Everything has been given to Lincoln Riley, and he's been very adamant about, I'm going to do it my way. All right, you want to do it your way? Your way sucks right now, and you're not winning. So how about you get out of here?
Just to be clear, they're 0-0, just so you know. I mean, the way you put that, they suck right now. You know what I mean?
I'm saying we're in the middle of the season.
Okay, gotcha.
Just go with it, man.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah,
So
see,
after
you just pulled the Morales on me.
I did.
Yeah. Good job.
After Nebraska, back at the Coliseum hosting Northwestern. That should be a win.
Should be a win.
Then hosting Iowa.
Up in the air.
That's a tough one.
Up in the air.
Then going to Oregon, top 10 team, going to Oregon. Then you're hosting UCLA at the Coliseum to end the season.
And that we just never know what's going to happen in that game. So
you're going to throw out the record books in that one.
Hey, how about that?
Hey.
Look, I don't know, man. I don't know if USC's community really does have the appetite for spending that kind of money to fire a guy.
They don't have the appetite to deal with a guy who's not winning.
Maybe not, but, I think we're all talking about USC like as if this is 1988, man.
But it could be a 6-win season.
Oh, absolutely it could be.
And if it's a 6-win season, you got to move on.
And their schedule's only going to get harder for the next couple of years.
You guys
in the playoffs.
It's so easy to say this, and in theory, I agree with you guys. But I'm just telling you that there are so many little pieces of language that get written into these coaches' contracts that protect them from getting fired. And so on the surface, you say, hey, this is USC. They're one of the most legendary programs in all the history of college football. How could they not be there with Notre Dame? And how could they not be there with Michigan and all these other schools? And then you ask yourself, am I really going to raise $60 million to buy this guy out to then go start paying somebody else $10 million a year? And who am I getting? And by the way, will that guy immediately change the culture and change the fortune of the USC football program? I know what you guys are saying. I just don't know if the USC community wants to do it. They may want to, but they may not have the guts to do it.
By the way, Chris,
why?
Go ahead.
Because they could be gutless. They could be gutless, yeah.
By the way, Chris in the YouTube chat says, hey, are you guys going to accidentally talk sports like you are now since you're all have the first crack at it in mornings? I think they think we're accidentally talking sports.
This was an accident right here. I was planning on talking about how last night.
Do you want to do Schwann's talk?
Oh, that guy.
I wanted to talk about how last night.
That guy, Chris with a K. It's Dead's burner.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
gotcha.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Dead's burner?
Oh, you and Dead are going to brawl.
So, by the way, Sedano got involved with Dead on the Twitter today.
Mm-hmm.
So the Villapando, he just copies everybody else's comments about me. So he's calling me a coconut, but he's supposed to name with a K. Get out of here.
Oh, we got YouTube chat briefing.
Oh, well, lots. Oh. Well, that's why Sedano calls them the mongrels. All right, why don't we do this?
Well, no.
Go ahead.
Are you going to try to do? You're going to try to lock out?
No, I'm not going to lock out. I'm just going to say
ahead.
that Radio Tinder is on the way, and I'm excited about Radio Tinder.
Is Radio Tinder part of any of the best stuff tomorrow? Is there any Radio Tinder in there?
I think there might be one.
Okay, so this is the second to last.
No, it's not. No,
it's not.
No.
So this is the final Radio Tinder and afternoon drive. Radio Tinder's coming in the mornings with us, though.
We're taking it.
Yeah, you guys didn't want to, but I said we had to.
Well, it's award-winning.
Well, it's also got a partner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Sedano tried to kill it, but I said no.
Very nice.
Radio Tinder's
You're
next.
a good guy.
It is
Call something
Sedano,
else, you know?
Sedano and Cap. Funchy Love is here. Although you've been quiet, Funchy. What's going on?
I don't know, he got nothing
He's
to say.
arguing with the mongrels.
He's in the he's
Are you
the
in the
voice of
YouTube
the
chat?
show.
Yes.
He's the
Doing
voice
this.
of the show.
Doing this right here.
Right.
People were excited. Were not happy that you walked by the camera and they couldn't see the jorts.
Oh,
so we got to maybe we got to get like the stool that Trudell stands on.
Wow.
So people could see you.
Here, Funch, go stand in front and model because Reese is going to take the camera.
Go back.
Reese is
there
right
here.
Go in front for a
Show
minute.
those legs.
There you go.
Size 30.
Play some Right Said Fred.
He's too sexy for his jorts.
Yes, play some Right Said Fred, DeAndre.
You can't just throw that at DeAndre. He don't know nothing about no right side.
Look it up. It's in the system.
I'm too sexy. Funch is really demanding music.
No, I know.
That's right.
He's gotten quite an ego in the
You're
summer of
gonna-
Funch.
You guys made me, yeah.
Funch is a star.
Right.
Funch is a star.
Right.
It is the Sedano Kap Show, our final live afternoon drive show, live from Hollywood Park Casino. We're getting ready for the fantasy football draft party tonight. When we get off the air, it's Funchy Leva in his jorts, Beto Duran, producer Lindsay Baseball, Cappy Morales, and we're gonna do Radio Tinder next. Coming up at it's 4:36 right now. We'll be doing Radio Tinder by 4:30, 8:30. How about that?
Hey,
that's
a
next.
good prediction
on ESPN LA.
Hey guys, you feel it? The days are getting longer, the sun is getting warmer. Looks like our SoCal summer is here. And you know here in California, we are all about choosing chill. From hitting the beach to the best hiking trails to going all out to support our teams, one thing really ties it all together: enjoying an icy cold Coors Light with great friends. Pick up icy cold Coors Light near you or get it delivered to your door today. Visit CAChooseChill.com to learn more. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly and cheers with icy cold Coors Light.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I've played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Because you don't need a midnight workout.
You think you know football? Then prove it in the Circa Million Pro Football Challenge, kicking off from the greatest sports destination in the world, Circa Las Vegas. A guaranteed $6 million is up for grabs with a cool mill going to the winner. Come in last and you got $100,000 coming your way. It's $1,000 per entry, max 5 entries per person. Don't forget about Circa Survivor also, with $15 million in guaranteed prizes. Enter Nevada, play from anywhere. Learn more at circusports.com.
Swing by Lazy Dog Restaurants for their scratch-made meals and their new $15 fireside favorites. Choose from 5 entrees, like fried chicken or shrimp tacos, and get a personal-sized s'mores brownie sundae for dessert. Dine in or take it to go, Monday through Friday. LazyDogRestaurants.com.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. So you need new flooring in your home, rental, or even your ADU, but you know what drives me crazy? Those big box national retail stores that present giving you a deal by making up a price just to mark it down then. Come on, man. Let's be real. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, it's legitimately family run. You get the authentic old school TLC and the actual wholesale pricing year round from my boys, the crazy Hernandez brothers. No bogus sales, no gimmicks, just the best prices from the start. That's why I say it and I mean it. No sale beats a wholesale. You name it, they got it. Over 5 million square feet in stock in their inventory. Tell them Sedano sent you. And check this out. First responders, active military, and veterans will all receive additional discounts on top of the already low prices. And if you find a better price, Hernandez will match it. No questions asked from the crazy Hernandez brothers. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR. That's 866-62-FLOOR. No games, no gimmicks, just the best price in town year-round because no sale beats wholesale. Check them out at HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
Little help. A little help over here.
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. For instance, on September 21st, 2019, UCLA trailed Washington State 49-17 with under 7 minutes left in the third quarter. From that point forward, the Bruins erased that 32-point deficit, outscoring the Cougars 50-14 to win 67-63.
ServPro, like it never even happened.
The LA Afternoon Drive Takeover. Sedano and Kap Radio Tinder time. We like to play a TV theme. On this day back in 1993, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers debuted on Fox. Remember that? Now, were your kids weren't that young?
No.
Because I remember my parents like fighting at Toys R Us to get me Mighty Morphin Power Ranger toys for Christmas.
Fighting with other people? You mean?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Not fighting with each other. Fighting to get the toys.
Okay.
Because I wanted the Green Ranger.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
You couldn't get the Green Ranger, so they on Christmas morning I opened up and it's the Red Ranger. What's this?
Were you a Green Ranger or a White Ranger guy?
Well, for whatever reason, the Green
switched.
Ranger figurines were very hard to get.
I know.
So I ended up, everybody was a Green Ranger guy. But you couldn't get the Green Ranger.
R.I.P.
Oh, really?
He died too?
He died.
You know,
I mean,
half of that cast
it is
died.
a final for the Green Ranger.
Yeah, the Green Ranger died in real life.
Like the
half
guy
of the
who
cast.
played the Green
the guy
Ranger?
that played the real yes.
Not like the Green Ranger died in the show.
No.
Well, he became the White Ranger.
But he died recently.
Yeah. You
By
know
the way-
that like a lot of the people that were on that cast died. I think all but one.
Well, I still follow the Pink Ranger.
Oh, yeah, she's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, real quick before we get to Radio Tinder in just a moment, shout out to our friend Sam Batesh, who brought down these T-shirts, which he had made on his own, which say on the back, kicking off at 7 a.m. on September 2nd, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. But it's got a picture of you picking your nose from Boogergate, and this says Sedano and Kap picking winners all season long, ESPN LA. Sam personally had these made.
Yes.
These are not ones we made.
No.
And we've got like a handful to give away tonight.
And this is the same T-shirt that on Tuesday we gave to Deacon Fry, who said he will wear this shirt on stage when the Eagles are playing at the Sphere.
No, he's
I'm
not.
like, and I'm going to send a
he would.
picture to all my friends. I'm on stage at the Sphere, baby.
With the picture from
Picking your nose.
Picking my nose.
The team's chat. That picture of you picking your nose. Amazing.
Okay, really quick, though. You guys saw that Freddie Freeman was caught on camera picking a nose hair out of his nose last night at the Dodgers game.
Right.
Is that worse than you being caught on the Zoom picking your nose?
Well, a lot more people saw Freddie picking out those hairs, but I'll say this.
But the nose picking is
Do you
kind
still
of grosser.
wax your nose?
I haven't in a long time.
Like you did that at that remote a few years
Right.
ago.
I haven't had my nose waxed in a long time.
Wax. What do you do?
Yeah.
Wax?
They wax them right there.
They take like popsicle sticks with wax on the end.
Really?
They stick it up your nose and then they yank it out and it just now you have a bald nose. But what Freddie's going to find out.
Nothing like a bald nose on a Friday
That sounds satisfying.
What Freddie's what Freddie's
there
going to
for a
find out,
reason.
and Freddie knows this.
By the way, I could use it these days. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. We could get you waxed and vaxxed. I pick a lot of hairs out of my nose, too, like Freddie did last night.
You don't use the buzzer?
No, and then you get internostril zits.
Oh,
and they're the most painful.
God,
you're a
gross.
mess.
Just trim them.
Just the most painful.
You got to trim it.
I know. I do trim. You should trim.
I definitely need to trim.
You need to trim.
I need to trim these days.
All right, let's get to Radio Tinder.
Radio Tinder with producer Lindsay Baseball for the final time in Afternoon Drive. You can follow her at Lindsay Baseball on Twitter or Instagram. Don't forget about our new sponsor, Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal. No gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR, FLOOR, or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. Take it away, producer Lindsay.
Homeboy.
Thanks, Christopher. All right, so Chipotle is going to be giving free food away to every single student athlete at Ohio State, Florida, and Georgia, because that is part of their new NIL program that started last year just with Ohio State. So each of these athletes are going to get these cards where they're going to get one free meal per week for 15 weeks during their athletic season. So I want to ask you guys, if this were you, or if you could choose any place to have like a free NIL once-a-week meal at, what would you pick?
Oh, that's big because I just paid for my son's food bill.
How much is that, if you don't mind saying?
That was $8,000 for his.
Whoa!
For the full year?
Is that full year or is that one semester?
For the year.
So that's $4,000 per semester.
Yeah, no, but it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right.
Oh, 3 squares a minute.
Doesn't he like go grocery shopping?
Do you get any snacks with that?
No, it's just the food hall. That's what you're paying for. Wow. You don't even don't have kids, bro.
Can you go there any time?
Hey, how can you have kids? His schwanz don't work.
Come on, man.
What the heck, bro?
Why did you say that so quickly?
Well, I mean, that was the answer. I mean, he was imploring you to not have kids, and I was reminding him you can have kids.
And also,
it works. It just takes 10 minutes to warm up.
Oh, you got to juice the engine, man.
Like an old Buick.
Right. Skylark.
Also, invest in your $529 as soon as you can.
You got to look at it the right way.
But the NIL for college athletes to get a Chipotle, that's pretty cool. But
that is cool.
Once a week they get to go. That's
once a week for free. No, once a week for free.
Only
just
once a week?
1 week? Just
it's
once per week.
free.
Well, come on.
Why is a football player?
They need like 5 bowls per week.
I know you do, Funch.
Yeah.
You can eat.
That's not that great.
What would I get?
What do you mean that's not that great?
Here's what I'm
it's
saying.
Free
It's better
once a
than
week.
having to pay for it. Yeah.
No, there's no doubt. But I thought the way the story was that they were actually they had a card
Unlimited?
and they could go
They
in
do.
there and they could eat whenever they want to.
Yeah.
I guess that's not exactly the case.
No.
You're saying it's one meal per week at Chipotle.
Boo.
Okay.
I would like it. If it was once a day, that'd be good. Right?
3 meals per day from Chipotle.
But I guess
That's what they need, yes.
But I guess here's the other thing: if Chipotle is one partner, you might have another partner.
Exactly.
Your question was, who would you want? Let's just use as an example. Let's say it's Chick-fil-A. Okay. Well, now you got a Chipotle one day a week. You got a Chick-fil-A
you gotta switch
one
it
day.
up.
Right. That would be pretty smart.
Well, I would want one of those acai juice places.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
One
good.
of
Or like a
those right there.
smoothie place.
Yeah, because after you work out, you got to get the big protein shake. Because Cappy
Yeah.
makes a nice creatine.
Oh yeah, nice. The creatine, the protein.
Oh
powder,
man,
the
Jillian
athletic
Michaels.
greens.
She's trying to sell me creatine on Twitter. Ever since that conversation, we were talking. Like she just popped up, and it's like, oh, buy some
Apparently,
creatine.
Jillian Michaels also used to tell people on The Biggest Loser to put preparation H on their face.
Really? Why?
Because it gets the more, like if you have
Yeah.
bags under your eyes.
Oh really?
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 Wow.
Lately, I've
I've heard
seen
that
her
one before.
recently on like these like political shows where
Yeah, she does a lot of Fox News.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised by that.
I'm going to try that to put the
I thought
prep
she was
H
on
on my
CNN.
eyes.
It helps. It
I
helps.
would
Does it
do
really?
helps the
Preparation
puffiness.
H, really?
Yeah, it helps
I would
the
use
puffiness.
that.
It's
It's an
one of
old
those
wives'
tricks.
tale.
Just like Vaseline on your face, the same thing. You want to do that. It helps you with the puffiness, reduce the eye puffiness from the night before.
You
When
take a little Vaseline.
Yeah,
and you
before
put
you,
it-
when you're loaded, if you're
Yeah.
gonna do TV the next day, you want to, you're not gonna sleep much.
What if you don't want to do TV the
No,
next
if
day?
you are, because you're gonna be on TV, you got the bags underneath your eyes. Put a little Vaseline. It's gonna help with the puffy reducer.
Okay.
You know, one of the things I'm going to do on the morning show is introduce some of my beauty products.
Yes.
And speaking of, there's like this Korean sleep mask
Oh,
that you
I
wear.
got one.
Yes, aren't they
Beautiful.
amazing?
I'd like to have one of those.
Well, you get
A
the
Korean sleep mask?
Yeah, they're like $20 each, but you put it on and it dries
you'll
to
be
your
glowing.
face.
You'll be
Oh, I
glowing.
would
And
like
the
that.
next day, you look like it's like an amazing glazed
You should
donut
do the whole
face.
show in a Korean
Yes, we
sleep
should
mask.
all be
Yes.
wearing it. We should be
It
wearing
looks.
the Korean
I was
mask.
actually going to send you guys a picture the other day because it looks so funny once it's dried. You just
The white
kinda,
one, right?
Yeah. It looks really funny.
Do you think Sedano uses with that beautiful skin?
He
of
probably
his?
does.
Absolutely. He
That Korean
moisturizes
sleep
well.
And
mask?
he's not sharing it with us. He's not sharing the
wouldn't tell
Korean
us if
face
he
mask
did,
with
yeah.
us. Right.
I'll get it for you. I got plenty.
You got plenty of Korean sleep masks?
Yeah, I got like a
They're
box.
expensive.
Are they really?
Yeah.
How much are they per mask?
Like $20.
Yeah, 18 to 20 per.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Funchy
you
is
gotta
the next
invest in
one.
yourself.
Funchy, go ahead.
That's right.
So Beto, I already know the answer to this.
Yes.
Don't have any kids, right?
No, don't you,
Don't have
especially
any
you,
kids?
especially you.
Okay, well, Anna Kournikova and Enrique Iglesias, they're pregnant again.
They're still a thing.
Yeah, they're still, yes,
didn't
they're
know they had
pregnant.
a
Yeah,
kid.
they're married.
Yes, Enrique Iglesias is 50, and Anna Kournikova is 44.
Okay.
Is that a little too old? Fitty?
No, when you got money, it's not too old.
No.
Didn't Robert De Niro just have another kid?
And 80, right?
Like 80, and Al Pacino, I think, too.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember,
That's who it was, Al
They
Pacino.
have help.
No, but
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think De Niro also for some reason. But listen, when you're older, like when you were Larry King or all these older guys,
Walla Walla, Washington.
yeah, they would have all these kids. These guys,
Remember?
Were you trying to say Walla Walla?
Walla Walla, Washington. You're on the Larry King Live.
I don't know.
I don't know where it came from. I don't know. He didn't give you a typical Houston hello.
No,
he gave
Walla
you a
Walla. Yeah, that's that's the type of people that call from Walla Walla, Washington.
I don't know why it was so good. It caught me so off guard.
In your face.
Here's the thing. When are you asking if the 50-year-old dad is too old or the 44-year-old mom is too old?
Mom's never too old.
I say
by the way.
50. The 50, the dad.
Okay, the dad's fine.
Oh, he's brand new.
50's
The
no
mom
problem.
can do it, if you can do it.
If you're Anna Kournikova and you're in like the kind of world-class condition and shape that she was in when she was a tennis
I
player,
mean, she still look good.
I'll bet you your body can handle it no problem. But it's like Beto said, if you got money, you can pull this off. It used to be back in the old days, oh, my biological clock is kicking. I got to have kids before I'm 30. 35 is getting too old.
They
Nowadays,
say that you're geriatric if you have kids over the age of like 28.
dude, ladies today, ladies can have kids well into their 40s nowadays.
you can do it.
My sister just had a baby and she's 42. She just had him 2 months ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. 10 years apart from her other kid.
Yeah, I was shocked to see that they're still together, too.
Yeah.
That's Radio Tinder. Thank you, guys. Our final Radio Tinder and Afternoon Drive brought to you by Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal. No gimmicks. Call 866-624. What'd you say during the read? Okay.
Walla, walla,
People
hello.
want me to eat in this chat. That's why. They see me with the shorts and they want me to eat.
Big play. Oh, the punter. Let's go.
Or go to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring.
Touchdown. Oh, South Florida. Let's go.
South Florida battling number 25th ranked Boise
It was
State.
a fake punt. Punter throws it for a touchdown. Let's go, Cappy.
Hernandez, wholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. Cappy, tell us about our friends at Ocean Subaru in Fullerton.
Oh, I would love to. So, hey, Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, listen, we know this about this particular audience. You work hard, you play hard. That's why this Labor Day, you build your own deal your way. For working hard, you choose $500 trade assistance. That means you're going to get another $500 off on your trade, or no payments for 90 days. How nice would it be to get a new car and not have to make payments for the first 90 days? If you want to play hard, you can pick a $500 Visa gift card or a Blackstone grill. So let me just back that up for a second. For the working hard people, you choose a $500 trade assistance or no payments for 90 days. For the work hard, for the play hard people, you pick that $500 Visa gift card or a Blackstone grill. Make a nice smash burger on that Blackstone.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
For complete details, visit OceanSubaruOC.com or come into Ocean Subaru on Euclid Street in Fullerton to check out our huge selection of Subarus, which include brand new Subarus and certified pre-owned Subarus. Work hard, play hard, and save more during the Subaru A Lot to Love event. It's happening right now at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton.
All right, thank you, Cappy. Right now, by the way, you know what's next to Angel Stadium in Anaheim? Ocean Subaru of Fullerton.
That's right.
So if you win tickets right now by being caller number 7 at 877-710-ESPN to join you and me at the Angels game in the Coors Light Chill Zone next Friday, September 5th, you could stop by Ocean Subaru on the way down. Get yourself a new Subaru, sucker.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, there you go. Caller number 7 right now, 877-710-ESPN. You can win a 4-pack of tickets to join Cappy and I at the Angels-A's game next Friday, September 5th, in the Coors Light Chill Zone. Angels-A's next Friday. We're going to be hanging out with you. Caller number 7 right now. Say hi to DeAndre and say, hey, give me those tickets, sucker. More of Sedano and Cap live from Hollywood Park Casino, our fantasy football draft party tonight right here on ESPN LA.
USC football gets ready to kick off the 2025 season.
USC football is on the air on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Lincoln Riley and the Trojans get ready to host the Missouri State Bears.
Saturday at the Coliseum. Coverage kicks off at 2:30 p.m. with a USC tailgate show.
Saturday's game is presented by Afeela, a new EV brand from Sony Honda Mobility. The future of mobility is here. Come on out and cheer on your Trojans. Fight on.
Come celebrate Roger Dunn Golf Shop's 60th anniversary this Labor Day weekend. Enjoy 25% off all Green Tag closeout apparel, 20% off Skechers and Puma golf shoes, and get a 50% bonus trade-in towards any new club. Don't miss out on these deals and more at Roger Dunn Golf Shop's 60th anniversary Labor Day sale the 28th through September 1st. Trusted by golfers since 1965 and home to the legendary 90-day satisfaction guarantee. Roger Dunn Golf Shops by Worldwide Golf. Get there.
Hey, it's Mace. This year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, a cornerstone of financial security in America. For 9 decades, it has kept hundreds of millions of Americans out of poverty, given families across the country peace of mind and dignity in retirement. That's why AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you earned. Learn more at aarp.org/CA. That's aarp.org/CA. Paid for by AARP California.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
History will be made at BMO Stadium Sunday night as LAFC hosts first place San Diego FC for the very first time. And it's the highly anticipated home debut of global superstar Son Heung-min.
Oh, what a goal! Son Heung-min!
Don't miss this historic night from BMO Stadium. Coverage begins Sunday at 7 p.m.
And the sun shines again for LAFC.
710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Beat the heat this summer with NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. If your AC breaks down, don't hesitate. Call NextGen now and enjoy expert installation on any new system. For a limited time, combat SoCal's air quality and reduce dust in your home with a free no-ozone air purifier included with any new AC system install. Call 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, lifetime warranty on selected items.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill and enjoy daily lunch specials or catch up over a late-night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open. Located next to the Forum and SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhpc.com or follow them at playhpc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Los Angeles, the 2025 Rams season has finally arrived. Your defending NFC West champs are kicking things off with a home opener showdown against the defending AFC South champs, the Houston Texans. Two powerhouse quarterbacks, one electric game. It goes down at the Rams house on Sunday, September 7th at 1:25 p.m. Purchase tickets at therams.com/HOU. That's therams.com/HOU. It's the Rams season opener on Sunday, September 7th. See you at the Rams house.
Looking for an easy way to save energy and earn money? With Clean Power Alliance's Power Response Home program, you can do both. Simply reduce your electricity use with small actions, such as unplugging appliances or air drying laundry during times of high energy demand. You could earn $20 just for signing up. Power Response. Great for your wallet and for the planet. Get paid to power down today at cleanpoweralliance.org/home.
Tuesday, September 2nd at 9 a.m. The Rich Eisen Show is coming to 710 ESPN, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California.
It's 5 p.m. in the Southland.
Turn it up, man.
Time to blow that 5 o'clock whistle with Sedano and Cappy.
That's right, it's the 5 o'clock hour on Sedano and Cap. And it's time for 30 minutes non-stop.
Sedano and Cap on 710 ESPN.
With fun and frivolity, tomfoolery and hijinks, and Cappy doing his thing, thanks to our friends at Real Father's Rights. Real Father's Rights, the father's rights attorney.
Please hit rfr710.com or call 833-ESPN-710.
Let's do it, 5 o'clock in the Southland.
30 minutes of non-stop Sedano and Cap starts now.
You ready for this? And time for the Real Father's Rights 5 o'clock hour on 710 ESPN. Let's do it, Jack!
Yeah. Go, Cappy.
Boom,
Go, Cappy.
Damn,
Cappy.
Yes, indeed. 5 o'clock straight up on your Thursday afternoon, the LA Afternoon Drive Takeover, our final afternoon show before moving to mornings. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show debuts Tuesday at 7 a.m. right here on ESPN LA. We are commercial-free right now, and we're going to join NFL Network because Jerry Jones is having a press conference because today he traded Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers for 2 first-round picks and another player, which I don't have in front of me. Who's the player?
The player is the defensive lineman from the Packers. Hold on, I'll give you his exact
Kenny Clark.
His name here. Kenny Clark.
There you go.
UCLA.
So obviously
local guy.
It was a real mover-shaker trade because Micah Parsons went for a lot of money, but also kind of left with the Cowboys. I mean, 2 first-round picks is great, but Jerry, I think, just wanted to run him out of Dallas. So
2 first-round picks, and you get a guy who is a legitimate starting,
the Pro Bowler,
run-stuffing, middle-of-your-line
He's not Micah Parsons.
End. No, he's not Micah Parsons, but at least you get a body back.
Does that quote say we gained a Pro Bowl player in an area we had big concerns?
Yeah,
That's what it says.
He said that the big thing here is we need to stop the run.
So let's hear for Jerry, and we got Steven up there right now, courtesy of NFL Network. Pot it up, D.
I'm not going to get into time frames at all. But we didn't have a deal until this afternoon. I'll tell you, I can say that much. The rest of it, it'd be hard to not characterize the dialogue to pick this call, this time, this guy. We talked to Green Bay more than once, more than twice, several times. And that's been, frankly, over the last several days. But it came to a head as far as acting on it. Remember, there were three entities. First of all, Micah had to have a contract with them that was satisfactory. They had to agree to the contract, and then we had to agree to the trade. And so it'd be real inaccurate to just, on our part, say what our time frame was without knowing theirs. But I will say that certainly it was probably still up in the air this morning when they went to practice. Kenny practiced out there with them today, and so you might say that it was technically up in the air this morning. Make no mistake about it, what wasn't up in the air was our consideration as a complete organization, that if we could get this done with our terms, we would make the trade. And that was a complete unanimity in the decision making.
When did you give them permission to negotiate, though?
I'm not. I don't know that I want to.
Okay. According to them, they came to you and asked about doing a deal or trying to get something done, and you said play on the 5th year.
Excuse me.
You tell them to play on the 5th year, or if you want to stay here.
Who is they and we?
Parsons and Mugaleta. Did you tell them to play on the 5th year?
That they wanted to play on the 5th year?
No.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. They came to you as recently as this week or recently and tried to jumpstart negotiations.
Yeah,
we
had
play on the 5th year.
We had some dialogue. I'm not going to get into specifics because I don't think that characterizes it. Okay. But it was not in any way out of the order or anything like that. But basically, I think I've read where they said that I replied, we're playing under the contract as it exists right now. Get ready to play Philadelphia. Correct.
Okay.
That was correct.
Okay. Thank you.
Jerry Archer with ESPN. If you were willing to guarantee the highest amount of money for a non-quarterback back in March, but you're also open to possibly making a trade, why not do more or look at it more before the draft, where you would be able to gather those at least a player or picks then? Why wait until?
I'm sorry. I think your question is
so great.
A question about my volition or about what I'm thinking. Is that correct?
I'm just wondering why this wasn't something that could have been done before the draft, so maybe you would have been able to gather draft picks that you could have used in April to help the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'll speculate with you because I haven't gone that deep into my thinking about why I didn't do it and when I should have done it and all that. Really, I'm not, and I'm not
Look
trying
at
to be
Steven's
cute.
face. Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay.
That's like me on the show.
When I offered Micah the contract that I offered him back in April, he flew in from out of the country, wanted to come right in. I said, no, get you a night's sleep and come on in the next day. Get you the next day. He wanted to come right in. When I did that, we offered him a contract to come play for the Dallas Cowboys, and it was a good one. Okay? Now, it was more guaranteed than what I've been reported that was here now. But my point is, without getting into detail, that was a very genuine negotiation. And I changed the amounts. And then we left, and then he called back and talked to Steven. Steven negotiated amounts. We changed those amounts that he called back from. And then, of course, the rest is history. When the time came to say, let's go, then he said, well, let's start the negotiation. And again, nothing in the world am I criticizing Micah about at all. That was every bit his right. And Mike has never been anything but so pleasant for me to be around. I want to be real clear about it, not that it implies that it's not. Things are good here. Things are good here. We have just decided that it was in the best interest of our team to take the consideration that we have. We appreciate his 4 years. But we can take that consideration and we can win in our minds more than had we gone the other route and signed him. That's not a negative on Micah. That's just unique to our circumstances.
Were there any trade discussions?
You can pot it down, Dave.
$136 million guaranteed.
Yeah, that's more than they first said.
4 years, 136 guaranteed, 188 potential.
Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones' press conference after they trade Micah Parsons today to the Packers. Now,
but I agree with what he just said, which was this. Hey, look, we made a decision. If we could take 2 first-round picks and we could take an interior defensive lineman who's a big run stopper, those 3 players, whoever those other 2 will eventually be, whether or not you trust Jerry Jones to make the right pick is another question. But it's 3 for 1. You know, can one guy be that important, or can 3 guys do the work, depending, again, who they become? Because think about the Rams here for 1 second. Think about when Aaron Donald, when everybody was so worried that, oh, my God, what is going to happen when the Rams defense doesn't have Aaron Donald? Well, you know what the Rams did? They kept drafting guys, 6-7 guys, to play not just that position, but to play in the front 7 of the defense.
Here's the problem. The Rams had Les Snead and Sean McVay in the draft
That's right.
room. They've got Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones.
And that is the problem. You're exactly right. So that's what I said. If you trust these guys to make the right decision. Now, a lot of people will probably just assume that what they're doing is they're positioning themselves for next year, because everybody thinks that Arch Manning, who we're going to see this Saturday when Ohio State plays Texas, everybody assumes that Arch Manning is going to be the top overall quarterback.
Right.
And these guys could be theoretically positioning themselves with draft capital to have the first pick, so that they can get an Arch Manning. That's if Arch Manning comes out. Because, Grandpa has said, nah, he ain't coming out.
Grandpa.
Seriously. Archie said no. He makes enough money in NIL. He can make twice as much money in NIL. The reported number for Arch Manning is over $6 million in NIL
this season, yeah.
Yeah, and they say he could be making $12 million, no problem.
You see the deal he's got that you're so jealous of?
The Viore deal?
The Viore deal.
I'm a little jealous.
Whatever he wants.
Yeah, we got the cozy deal. Look at our pants.
We got Cozy
cozy
Earth. Me and Chris are wearing the Cozy Earth pants now.
And
you
they
know you
are
want to have
amazing,
black
by
and
the way.
white portfolio that he has? Come on.
No, it's a good commercial.
Smooth.
By the way, the best part about that, just that part, I can't wait to get the entire Jerry Jones presser from today.
I need
and
to
start
watch
cutting it
this.
up.
Yeah,
Because just in the few minutes we ran, there's
Laughing.
like 50 drops we can take to the morning
absolutely.
show.
And nothing from Steven.
let me speculate with you.
And you know what's amazing?
Nothing against him.
Is the guy was trying to ask him a question of, hey, dude, if you were going to move him, why would you not have done it months ago?
What he was basically saying is, why are you screwing your fan base? Because had you done this before the draft, you would have made better decisions. But Jerry doesn't care.
Like a GM would do. Look forward, like, okay, what can we capitalize? What can we get?
Right, but also think about it from Jerry's perspective. In his mind, and this is where he's made the biggest mistake.
He probably wanted the picks from this year, though, right? Because of Arch.
Well,
not the 2025 picks.
Maybe. Or the other part of it is this. Remember, he thinks, and this is whether or not we believe him or not, what he thinks is, I'm an old school businessman. I'm old school.
You just want to do the accent.
Okay. I'm an old school businessman.
That
and when
dance
I put
with the
out
devil.
I put my hand out and I shake your hand and I look you in the eye, that's a deal. Okay? We got ourselves a deal. Okay? And the thing is that he's got to know from his 40 years of owning the Cowboys, dude, you don't negotiate with the player. The player has an agent. The player is going to pay the agent. The player is a child. He's like a 26-year-old kid.
That's a grown-up right there. 26.
You got to understand.
He's a grown. He's got 2 kids.
And I know, but
he's a man.
You see it in the first episode of
he
The Doc.
just thinks his own way.
He's a wildcatter, meaning the wildcatters are guys that went around finding oil wells. He bet his $800,000.
Yep.
His only money left on one well. And that well ended up giving him $100 million, which he's turned into $16 billion with the Cowboys.
And then some.
So
and all other companies around that.
Of course. So why do you think he's going to change now?
No, but
and he ain't going to change for any player.
But let me ask you something.
Or any other owner.
He still thinks it's 1996 for him.
But let me ask you guys a question. Have we ever heard a story of, hey, the contract with Dak Prescott got done because Jerry and Dak negotiated it themselves?
No.
Of course not. What I'm getting at is that you can say he's a grown man. I understand what you're saying. He's 26 years old. Maybe he's got kids. So what? But the point is that just because you have kids doesn't make you an adult. He's 26. He didn't go get an MBA from the Harvard Business School. Okay? The kid is what he knows about money and about business is what he's learned in his 4 years as an NFL player. You don't, as an owner who's an 80-year-old guy who's a multi-billionaire, you don't negotiate with a 26-year-old young man face-to-face and hope to get that job done. Now, if you are a player who, like Lamar Jackson was like, I'm my own agent.
Yeah,
Great.
that's a different story.
Negotiate with Lamar.
Yeah, let's go.
But this is not a guy who doesn't have an agent. This is a guy who has an agent and plans on paying him.
Well, did you see he tried to negotiate directly with Dak? He tried to, and he shut him down and said, talk to my agent.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I guess that's
right.
what.
That's why you
Mike,
give him the 4%.
But obviously, Micah Parsons at least entertained a conversation in the first place instead of just shutting him down and saying, no, my agent, right?
By the way, real quick, South Florida just scored again. They're going to be up 24-7 on 25th-ranked Boise State tonight.
Doesn't your money go to Boise State?
My money went to Boise State, but I'll tell you this. I'm getting a lot of texts from my sister and my niece.
144 left in the third quarter. This could be upset special right out of the gate, Cap.
Well, but it would be an upset, but it won't be like some massive upset.
But it's still a ranked team being beat by an unranked team.
No doubt. And listen, Boise State, I'll say this. You know, we look at USC, right? We look at their schedule, and we see the Southwest Missouri State opener, and we see the
Missouri State. Have some respect for
Missouri
the.
State now.
Not directional. They've canceled the South and the West.
No directional.
Put some respect on the Missouri State Bears.
Not the North and the East. So look,
Southwest. By the way.
USC is playing against a team that they're supposed to annihilate. It's a preseason game. Tonight, down in San Diego State is playing some team called Stony Brook.
Hey, they're tough, man, out in New York.
Okay, listen, I hope they pull an upset. That would be
Those
fantastic.
are the Stony Brook Ponies, right?
The Wolves.
Okay.
Oh, the Wolves.
I told you guys, look out for Georgia Southern. Like, don't just automatically
That's
assume.
week 2, though.
Okay.
Week 2.
This, you give Boise State a little bit of credit. South Florida, they're decent.
Yeah, they're solid team.
And you got to go cross country.
The Bulls,
and now you're playing on natural grass and you're playing in humidity. I mean, this is a real game. This is not, this is not Missouri State.
I like that South Florida breakdown.
That was nice.
How come you didn't apply to South Florida?
They didn't have football back then.
Okay.
All right.
Back then.
How old is Stephen Jones? They look the same age.
Old enough to not talk.
Like,
Well,
seriously.
so-
Like,
We've
did
had
Jerry
enough
Jones
with
have him
so-
when he was 8
Jerry's
years old?
80,
He's
and he had him in his early 20s, so
he had-
Steven's 60.
He had Steven when he was 25.
Okay,
What?
So then
what? Steven's like what?
I'll bet you Steven's 65. 62?
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere in that
They
neighborhood.
look the same age.
Well,
He's
Jerry has
61.
he has better doctors.
61?
Yeah, Jerry has better doctors. Remember, he had that facelift a few years ago that just
you don't
pulled
think
everything
it's
back.
stressful being Jerry Jones' son and being the COO to Jerry?
All you have to do is sit there at a press conference. he hasn't said one word.
Think about all the stuff that goes on.
Yeah, but how rich is that guy?
He's like the right-hand man to Vince McMahon almost.
Yeah.
Vince
Oh,
was
he's
doing a
Shane
lot
No,
of
but Vince, you're right.
Vince was doing a lot of other
Vince
stuff.
has got some bad stuff that
Yeah,
Jerry
yeah,
does not have.
All
So
right, we are live from Hollywood Park Casino. The Ultimate Fantasy Football Draft Party gets underway tonight around 6 o'clock. It's starting to fill up here at the Century Bar and Grill at HBC. We know you're stuck in traffic. You're listening to the final edition of Sedano and Kap in the afternoon. 7 a.m. on Tuesday, the day after Labor Day, September 2nd, we begin. Did you tap me because
I did.
you wanted to talk?
No, I wanted you to look at something, but keep going.
Okay, because we are moving in the
I'd
morning.
like to also touch you.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show begins Tuesday at 7 a.m. Then the Rich Eisen Show at 9 a.m. debuts Tuesday on ESPN LA. By the way, we will have a YouTube-only hour at 9 a.m. each weekday. Well, before you tap me for a reason, we'll get to that in a moment. But let me tell you, hey, soccer fans, San Antonio Cardinal Wine and ESPN LA want to send you and a guest to the final match of the season. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket. Enter for your chance to win now at soccerdreamticket.com. Soccerdreamticket.com. Brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine, Cappy.
All right, so we were talking about Micah Parsons, and this is before the show today. And Lindsay, I'm going to give you all the credit on this. Lindsay asked a really good question. She said, okay, because we were talking about how Green Bay now stacks in the NFC. What does it mean in their division? Detroit, Minnesota, Chicago. You know, how does Green Bay automatically become like the team of that division? And if they are, what happens to the rest of the NFC? And where does that put the Rams, especially given all the preseason Matthew Stafford back talk? So here was the question that Lindsay asked. And Lindsay, I hope I characterize your question correctly. Who would you rather have as a quarterback/pass rusher combination? Would you rather have Jordan Love and Micah Parsons, or would you rather have Matthew Stafford and Jared Verse? Let that marinate for a second.
It's like the old guy and the young guy, and then the young guy and the old guy.
All right, so one more time, Cappy.
So you have Jordan Love and Micah Parsons. So that's, your offensive leader and your defensive leader. Matthew Stafford and Jared Verse. And obviously Jared Verse was only a rookie last year, but he was the defensive rookie of the year. And obviously people have, thoughts that Jared Verse is going to elevate to where he might become a Micah Parsons-esque player. So think about that. Quarterback defensive end versus quarterback defensive end. Quarterback pass rusher.
This
what do you
is just
think?
for this year.
Yeah, what do you think?
I would take Matthew Stafford because it's Matthew Stafford, and Jordan Love hasn't shown that yet. So Matthew Stafford and Jared Verse, to me, at this moment, is better than Love and Micah Parsons.
Okay. Beto?
Man. Okay, we're going to go with just everybody being healthy. Assume it, right?
Yeah, those four players.
But you have to also calculate the risk involved for injury,
For the premise, I'm going to go
Matthew Stafford isn't fully healthy, though.
Let's just go with if they're all healthy and everybody stays fine, I'm going to go with the Matthew Stafford for the healthy. For that. Now, with the question marks, I'm going the other way. It just the Stafford stuff scares me with the back.
Let me give you guys some numbers. Last year, Jordan Love completed 270 passes out of 425 attempts, and Matthew Stafford completed 340 passes in 500-plus attempts. So those are pretty much virtually the same.
Comparable.
Completion percentage, Jordan Love 63%, Matthew Stafford 66%. So not a huge difference there. Last year, Jordan Love passed for 3,400 yards, Matthew Stafford 3,800 yards. Also pretty even. Touchdown passes. Jordan Love 25 last year, Matthew Stafford 20. And interceptions last year, Jordan Love 11, Matthew Stafford 8.
Damn.
And in terms of sacks, Matthew Stafford sacked 28 times, Jordan Love only 14 times.
I mean, Stafford got sacked a lot.
So the numbers of the two quarterbacks, they're pretty equal, right? I mean, they're pretty even based on last year's numbers.
But doesn't Stafford throw way more than Jordan Love?
So Stafford passed for almost 100 more pass attempts.
Yeah.
Okay. And
they're going to run the rock if you're Green Bay.
And had almost 100 more pass completions.
That's why you get the sacks and the interceptions, all that stuff.
Where Parsons, as a Cowboy last year, wins. Last year, Parsons had 12 sacks. You guys know that Jared Verse, for as great as he was last year, only 4.5 sacks. And then both of those guys had 2 forced fumbles each. Neither of them had any interceptions. But the advantage goes to Parsons. But here's the thing. I never trust players who don't participate in the preseason. And I don't mean preseason games. I mean preseason practice.
You don't trust any Rams?
No, preseason practices. Not games. So, like, for example, with Stafford, I am worried about Stafford because he didn't get as much work in during the preseason. And forget about games. I'm just talking about the practices. For Parsons, this guy hasn't practiced at all. He's going to show up in Green Bay. He's going to put on his pads. He's going to go out there and he's going to practice. And you know what's going to happen to him? Because it happens all the time. And maybe I'll be wrong. And
here it is.
Hopefully I will be wrong for his sake.
Pulled hammy.
These guys get hurt.
Pulled hammy.
They do. They get hurt.
An oblique.
They do get. Hey, what's the kid's name last year? The wide receiver from the 49ers. He held out forever. Not Debo, the other kid. What was the other kid's name? Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah.
Brandon Ayuk last year held out, waited. Thank you, DeAndre. Finally gets his contract, shows up, garbage all year. Because the dude was out of shape, not in real football shape, and couldn't keep himself healthy. That, to me, would be my biggest concern for Micah Parsons. I'm with you guys. I'll take Stafford and Verse.
So real quick here, let's get Greg Bergman just walked in to Hollywood Park Casino, getting ready for the fantasy football draft party.
Bergie.
What the Funch is coming up at around 5:30. Funch, why don't you give up your spot here so Bergie can get in here, and then we'll have What the Funch coming up at the bottom of the hour.
He hasn't done anything today. What are you doing? Funch.
Well, I don't know. What do you?
He modeled his jorts, okay?
By the way,
I mean, Funchy's got a great gig in the summer. He just hangs out with us.
Yeah, he does. By the way, Jay in our live YouTube chat says, if you were getting over $100 million guaranteed, wouldn't that motivate you, Cap? You know what Jimmy Johnson used to say all the time? Never go out and sign these kinds of free agents because once they get their money, they're not motivated. So, Jay, to answer your question, no. Brother got paid. Anyway, hi, Bergie.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's going on?
What's happening?
So, first of all, we had
What's
Marcus Grant on earlier for an hour.
Love
He
Marcus.
was great.
Did you see his shaved head?
Cannot believe it.
It was interesting.
Cannot believe it.
I was taken aback by it.
So when he showed it for the first time on the Blue Review, I just sat there and said, wait, whoa, something's different. Because he didn't tell us that this was happening.
Oh, he didn't?
He just showed up on the screen, and he had no hair. It was very shocking. It looks good, though.
It was also kind of weird because he was sitting right next to Chris, but we were watching him on the NFL Network.
Yeah.
And so we could see his head on the NFL Network and his head here. And I usually when guys get their hair cut, when they got that kind of long hair, they do some kind of like donation to cancer patients and stuff. Marcus is like, no, I threw it in the garbage.
I think he kept one lock.
He did. He said he has one lock.
So we mentioned that Marcus, obviously, he's from the NFL Network. NFL Network now part of ESPN, which is awesome. Welcome to the family, Marcus P. He's already been part of the ESPN LA family for quite some time. And we talked about that the Blue Review is moving to 6:30.
That's right.
Starting on Tuesday, it'll be the lead-in, much like it's the lead-in to Travis and DeMarco now. It's the lead-in to the Sedano and Kap morning show, which is awesome. Tuesday morning, the Blue Review at 6:30. When we went to break and Marcus left, Cappy, of course, hey, come here.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. What'd you do, Cappy?
I don't know yet either. I can't wait to hear either.
Finding out?
I can't wait to hear what he's going to make up.
Wait a minute. Berkey's doing the Blue Review before the show? And I go, yeah. And he goes, so he's not going to be prepping with us? I go, no, he's going to be doing the Blue Review. I said, we're not really prepping that much. We're going to fire it up and just go. And he's like, wow.
Like no preseason, Cap.
Wow, yeah.
Like no preseason. What happened?
He goes,
Gotta
that's
go
how he
bring
ended it. Wow.
Wow. See, what time are you prepping, Cappy?
Oh, the night before. He's doing it all.
He'll probably, yeah.
And I'm an early riser.
You'll get an email about 3:30.
Are you planning on calling Lindsay at 5 in the morning?
Well, usually
Could.
Lindsay and I,
Yeah.
Lindsay and I, we talk at 2 p.m. every day.
Yep.
2?
That's kind of our time.
Well, then that'll be 6 o'clock because it's 1 hour before the show.
Hold on. What
He'll
time
be driving
I'll
up.
also be there at 5:45, 6, so I can spend time with Lindsay way ahead.
What time is
So I will
F45
prep.
done?
Don't worry.
Well, now I have to change up my whole F45 plan. Now I got to go.
You said you had a 12:30 class.
There is a
Oh, then you
12:15
can talk to
class,
you anytime,
which is
yeah.
supposed to be really good.
There's a 5:30 a.m. class.
At 5:30, and then when I get done at 6:30, I run home, take a shower, and then jump on the air. I don't like that.
No,
idea.
downtown. It's 1 mile away. 5:30 a.m. Get done by 6:15. Be
What do you
in
mean
the office.
6:15?
Yeah, 6:15.
All right, you may be on to something here. I'll do it if you do it.
I'll do it.
He's got Blue Review at 6:30.
As long as I can get to Blue Review at 6:30, I will do it.
Well, I don't know.
Only for 2 more months.
So wait, so
Yeah,
just
exactly. Well, think
go
about
back
it.
to what you were
November.
saying. So I said, wow. Okay.
And then that was it.
And then my question was, what did you say my question was?
So when's he going to prep?
Okay. When's he going to prep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why do you got a thing now with Bergman?
Yeah, I guess maybe I do have a little thing. With
A little
Bergman.
thing. There is a
Yeah,
little
I
thing.
think
There's
a
a tiny
thing.
little thing, I guess.
You're a bad guy.
What is your
You're
problem?
a bad guy.
You are
we're starting.
absolutely a bad
We're
guy.
starting the show.
Both
on
of you are
Tuesday.
bad guys.
We're starting the show on Tuesday, and you're going to try and create a rift between me and Bergie.
Well, you try to create rifts with me and everybody every day.
No, I don't
try
do
to
that.
do
You
it
do
out
that.
of the gate today.
You do that yourself.
You painted this picture that JT the Brick and JT the Hack, that him and I are enemies.
No,
Did you have
you're
me
not
on your
enemies.
show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
By the way, I love how this all worked out. He's looking directly at you, so I can't see his face as he's smiling and laughing
Right. Oh, no,
while
I'm
he
not.
talks
No, look
to
at the
you.
YouTube chat. I'm not smiling.
Okay.
Listen, you and JT are not enemies. Okay, JT has cut you out of the will. Okay, that is the
You lost
deal.
a friend.
You lost a friend. All right, you lost a good friend.
And you're going in there sneaking.
Looney,
in to
these
make
two
sure.
hacks are doing this.
I'm not losing that friend.
Yeah.
I will not lose that friendship.
Looney is
You
well
and
good
I
anytime.
love Looney. I love
Oh,
Looney.
he already
great.
sent me a message. He's ready.
Oh,
I will
probably
not
good.
lose the friendship. I will not allow Chris to destroy my friendship with JT the Brick.
It's already destroyed.
Now, a personal
Especially
question.
now that we're doing mornings 5 days a week.
A question from Funch and I. Since you guys are going to be up at 4 in the morning for these shows, right?
Yeah.
What time are you guys leaving?
4?
Yeah, show prep.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
What time are you guys leaving the studio, the station?
Well, I'm going to be staying at East Central, my downtown home, away from home a lot. So I probably will just everything I do now. I wake up at 4 now anyway.
Berg?
I will be there till at least 4 o'clock.
Yeah, 'cause
Sorry,
you're doing
Funch, we got to deal with them still.
Yeah, no, of course. You absolutely do have to deal with me. Sorry, Funch.
For road games, we see them. Home games, we're good, baby.
I'm actually, it's funny you say that, though. Morales this morning, his first email to me came to me this morning. I want to say at like 4-something a.m.
I got a 6 a.m. one from
You got a 4. I got a 6. I'm telling you, I got a 4:50 a.m. or something like that. So the brother gets up early. The brother does
the
get up
emails
early.
come, and they come in bunches.
Because he's a professional. He's working, and he's also
getting
working with
everything done.
GKB in New York. He's working all over the country.
But I will say this. I never knew how to – I never even thought about it. I kind of knew you could schedule emails. Sometimes.
Oh.
It's all scheduled.
Oh. Here I am giving you all this credit.
No, but today I was up.
And the reason I know this is because my alarm went off this morning at 4:35 a.m.
What time was your flight?
6:30.
Out of that depressing Sky Harbor.
The Uber picked me up at 4:45 a.m. I was at Sky Harbor at 5:05. I was all checked in with my bags and everything else, and then I sat there like a
You checked
freaking
bags
moron.
for one night?
Well, I had to take golf clubs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't carry on ever.
No, never. You never. Wait,
No,
you
I
check a bag every time?
All the time.
Oh, I never check a bag.
With the amount of stuff I take, there's always accoutrement.
He's got the CPAP machine you got to take
I
with
don't
him.
CPAP.
So, by the way,
that's your shot back for. So that. Wait a minute for a second. So your shot back at me for exposing that you got a thing with Bergman is the guy who lost 100 pounds and who's on 20 pills a day and who beat heart failure and walks with you 5 miles is on a CPAP machine.
I just thought that would be something you would have to carry.
I'm not on a CPAP machine.
You're not taking CPAP?
You scumbag.
No CPAP.
You're going to be on. Your career's going to be on a CPAP if you keep it up. Because I got Sua Cravens now.
Oh, so that's the new threat.
Oh, yeah. He is absolutely a threat, by the way. He is a real threat to everybody.
The double S.
No,
Sedano and Sua.
Geeter was a threat as a joke. Sua has a job.
What about Trudell?
Right. Trudell, nah.
Trudell was never a
We'd
threat.
have to get a car seat for him every day.
Oh, wow.
He's got the Lakers. He's gone all the time, so that's a little bit different.
Although we did have a great dinner the other night, and you were brought up.
I was happy you guys were talking about me.
Yeah.
I could feel my ears were burning. You guys were talking about me so much.
Yeah, I saw him in Pachanga, and he was telling me about that dinner. He's like, wow.
Nice dinner,
Like,
huh?
wow, Morales.
Nice dinner.
Yeah, he said he was there longer than he expected.
Yeah, he was.
Wow.
You held him hostage, did you?
No.
Because I was waiting to have dinner with Trudell. He's like, I'll be there. And I stuck around longer with Morales, man. I don't know. He didn't want to tell me the details either.
He's got little hands, that guy.
Yeah, little hands?
Little hands.
Did he put them on you?
Small hands.
He didn't?
No, he didn't put them on.
Hey, Bergie, did you see Otani's pitching performance last night?
He was phenomenal.
Forget Otani. Conforto, baby.
Shohei Otani.
Conforto. Who texted you last night?
You always text me every single time.
And then you got trolled by the ESPN LA social team.
Which is amazing. Which is amazing, by the way.
Hey, listen, you got to give it up. Everybody who complains all season long about Conforto, and then all of a sudden, on occasion, he'll just come up with a big defensive play, a big hit, and everybody loves to give it to you or anybody who's constantly complaining about Conforto.
Constantly, every single time. The amount of texts I get from random people that are friends or people like Beto, every time Conforto does something, there is at least
because I was a Conforto
7 to 10 texts from different people.
In the offseason, before they signed Conforto, I told you, he's going to do good. He's going to do good. Give him time. And I'm like, oh, my goodness.
But
also,
this dude stinks.
You'll like this one, though. I got a text last night from somebody that knows the Dodgers well, said, 1 more week for Conforto. Because that home run bought him another week.
It did. Yeah, it did. Well, it bought him time until they get to Tommy Edman comes back, when Haesung Kim comes back, and
One
Max
more week.
Muncy comes back.
South Florida just scored again.
Putting it on Boise State.
About to be 31-7, pending the extra point. 13 and a half minutes left in the fourth quarter.
And so much of this,
you don't want to
Boise
give
State,
it, but it's an upset special.
I don't know what the
there's
line
a flag on the play.
I honestly
It's
don't know
gonna
what
be
the
like
line
celebration
was
or
in the
something
game.
stupid like that.
But I'll tell you, man, Boise State has so many of their guys back this year. You know, Ashton Genty obviously was the big departure, but they have so much of their team back from last year, and they're getting smoked.
You think Ireland's neighborhood is upset right now?
He's there right now. He's in Idaho right now.
Yeah, listen to country music.
Well, they're having a hootenanny.
No, that's what he said. He was
He did.
Idaho. I only listen to country music.
It's Friday night. They read from different books than we read.
It's actually Thursday night.
Oh, yeah, it's Thursday night.
I think I know what
So do they
book
still
that
read
is.
from the same books?
They don't like me and you, Cappy. That book.
We're not welcome there, huh?
Wow.
Sua is the future of the station. Yeah, more Sua. I'm looking in the comments right now.
Oh, yeah.
I need some Sua time.
I mean, you worked with him yesterday.
Yeah.
He was phenomenal.
Oh,
Phenomenal.
Wait, I have a quick question. So when Beto didn't show up on Tuesday,
when I was on it scheduled, yes.
Right. And then everybody said, well, on Wednesday, it was going to be Morales and Sua.
It was Morales and Sua.
Then how did Beto get involved?
I showed up.
So
I wasn't scheduled, so I just showed up.
I'll give you the full thing. Beto had to record. What we do a lot of times is we record and create what's called specs for potential partners. A spec came in last minute for Beto. I didn't want him to have to record it today here. I wanted studio quality. And I thought, you know what? I kind of felt bad because he, like a man, after the first break when we were ripping him, he called me and said, hey, man, blah, blah. Like,
hey, man.
I also called Bergman, too.
You did?
So I respected that.
I
texted Sedano and like, what's up with Beto? What is this? And Sedano kind of gave me a little speech, and I said, okay.
What do you mean, what is this?
What kind of speech?
Good speech.
Stirring.
Oh, okay, I got
stirring.
you. All right.
Stirring.
I fell inverse. I'm going to miss this guy.
So I thought about it over my Caesar salad at Lazy Dog, which I ate 5 times in 3 days.
Okay.
And now I can have a Caesar salad because the heart failed. We beat the
5
heart failed.
times in 3 days?
Yeah.
So you had multiple lunch, dinner, lunch, dinner, lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So
It's a
then
lot of
I
Lazy
went.
Dog.
I love Lazy Dog.
I do too.
They
Me
were there
too.
for me when I was in the midst of recovering and I couldn't eat salt. And you were with me many times when
Yep.
they made me the special cop. Anyway, I thought, you know what? Let's have Beto in with Sua because he had texted me after Sua
On Monday when he was working.
and said like, "Oh, I can't wait to work with Sua." And I thought,
I texted Berg the same
plus
thing.
I need him to do this spec. And I kind of feel bad that Lindsay kind of, made a mistake here or something happened.
Well, Lindsay, what mistake did you make?
I know he's just stirring, so I'm just not saying anything.
Same, Linz. Same.
Smart move.
So I
made a
texted
mistake,
Beto and I
Linz.
said, hey,
man.
my brother.
Hey, man.
Why don't you come in Wednesday around 2 o'clock? Give me about 60% of the show. About
60%. Yeah, about 60.
Yeah, the
Cut
text
the
said at
spec.
5 o'clock, O'Shea showing up, you can leave.
But then Beto's
really?
performance was so good. In fact, I texted Sedano during it. I went, wow, Beto finally bringing the A game today.
Well, I
I
rise to the level of my peers.
He did. And he stayed throughout the entire show.
In other words,
You play down when it's you and me.
yes.
Yeah.
By the way,
I have to.
I was
understand.
able to. I kind of tapped everybody within that whole thing. I kind of gave everybody a little.
You forgot about Funch.
Yeah, in other words,
No, Funch is fine.
I was going to put on
I mean,
my
he hasn't done anything all summer. But
I was going to invoice
I'm
for
here.
Tuesday no matter what.
Uh-huh.
So he was like, if you're going to invoice us, you better work.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
So that's what it
so
is.
you actually were
Oh,
on
I
the
was sending
schedule
invoice no matter what.
Tuesday, but you actually completed Tuesday's work on
Well,
Wednesday.
because I called into the show and I was missing the happy hour at the Lakers function, I was going to put down 3 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smart.
So Chris basically said, no, you're going to put down an hour, I'm going to use you.
Is that what happened?
Oh, Ron the Caddy is in the YouTube.
Right, but he's sitting right
but
here.
He's like right, and he wrote.
He was just.
So
right
is
there.
Funch.
He just went in the YouTube chat and said yesterday's show flowed so well. Great broadcast.
He's doing a
It was.
Funchie.
I'm just saying.
Are you
Hey.
on, Funch? Are you on right now from your phone? Oh no.
No, he's on the computer. You can type in as Funch if you want.
Oh, I can be Funch right now.
Yeah.
No. I'm not allowed to do that.
Yeah, you know you could. You could be Funchy and say anything you want to.
We corporate Funch.
All right, we are live from Hollywood Park Casino. The fantasy football draft party started to fill up here in the Century Bar and Grill. Going to be a party, party tonight. The summer tradition unlike any other. And usually this is like our last event before football season begins. And football season for ESPN LA begins Saturday, USC against Missouri State. But it's also our last Sedano and Cap afternoon show. Because tomorrow we got a best of. And then Tuesday morning at 7 a.m., the Sedano and Cap morning show begins.
Ready for that.
So this really, by the way, a lot of people don't know this.
Don't know
Greg
what?
Bergman is joining us on the show.
Of course.
So the roster.
Oh, yeah, it's big. It's a
The
big
morning
show.
show is Sedano Cap, Morales Bergman, producer Lindsay, producer Jorge, Parker Bell in the back with the social team. How about that?
It's a big show.
That's a big show.
That's a large cast
Really
of
big
characters.
show. Really big show.
Yeah.
Large cast.
And you're concerned whether
Actually, the really big show is the name of Riz's show.
That's kind
wow.
of where that was.
What if we
going
do that?
for you
What
there.
if we just start calling it the really big
Right,
show?
what if we just start ripping off Riz?
The RBS.
Yeah.
The
RBSers.
Yeah, we might do that. But you're concerned because Blue Review's at 6:30 a.m.
Correct.
and Bergman's going to
I'm
be prepped.
concerned that Bergman may not have the stamina that it requires when you review and then you got to go live.
And then re-review like I do first pitch now.
Right.
So it's the same kind of deal.
Very
you know?
concerned about Bergman. Very concerned.
As you should be, because
Very,
I'm never
very concerned.
prepared ever.
Very well.
Never
It's not
prepared.
about preparation. It's about
Or
stamina.
preparation age.
It's about stamina.
All about the stamina.
Yes, that's what I'm worried about.
Oh, yeah, it is. We are live from Hollywood Park Casino. By the way, next Friday, tomorrow is the Friday of the best of, but next Friday, you could be with Cappy and I in the Coors Light Chill Zone at Angel Stadium. Let's do this. Be calling number 7 right now at 877-710-ESPN and win a 4-pack of tickets to join us, Cappy and Morales, Angels versus A's next Friday. And here's the thing. We don't have to do the show that day because we had already done the show that morning.
Right.
Which just means all afternoon we're going to be throwing down peanuts, brats. I'm going to be drinking Coca-Cola. You're going to be drinking Coors Light.
That's because out of that Coors Light chill zone, they've got those cup holder
Yeah.
thingies there. I don't know what you'd call them, but when you put your beer, when you put your
By the
iced
way,
Coors
did you
Light,
try the cookies last week?
Oh, they were good.
Cookies are phenomenal.
When you put your Coors Light
and
in
the Caesar salad was great.
that was good.
It was great.
When you put your Coors Light in the cup holder, when you pull it out, it's colder than when it went in because it's freaking like a block of ice in there. It's awesome.
Doesn't it have chargers for your phone?
Yeah,
Like just
it
sitting
does.
there, those round ones that you can just put your phone down?
Chargers for your phone. the cup holder, which keeps your beer icy cold. And then if it gets chilly in the evening, because it's the Coors Light Chill Zone, heaters down below. Everybody should want to come and be a part of this. I don't care if you're an Angels fan, an A's fan. It doesn't matter if you're not a fan of either team. Just come hang out with us because it's a blast.
Next Friday, September 5th. Call now for your chance to hang out in the Coors Light Chill Zone at Angels A's next Friday, 877-710-ESPN. Okay, we'll do What the Funch, our final What the Funch and afternoon drive, covered up next right here on ESPN LA.
But first,
Cappy.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that new ESPN app. Not the ESPN LA app, which I've been saying is all new for like 4 years. Like 3.5 years. But let's talk about the new ESPN app.
Okay, let's do it.
The most live sports, the best championship moments, and so much more. Here's what's on the app. You got Monday Night Football, college football, NBA, WNBA, NHL, NWSL, college hoops, volleyball, softball, gymnastics, lacrosse. The list goes on and on. Bam!
It's a lot of sports.
Plus, shows like SportsCenter with SVP, First Take with Stephen A., College Game Day, the entire 30 for 30 library. You can watch the Mike and the Mad Dog 30 for 30. You can watch OJ Made in America over and over and over and over again.
My favorite one, though, is still Catholics versus Convicts.
You can watch Catholics versus Convicts. You can watch the Rich Eisen show every day. It's all of ESPN all in one place. The all-new ESPN app. Sign up now. Sedano and Cap, the final afternoon show. We only got like 20 minutes left.
And then we're going to do a fantasy draft here at Hollywood Park Casino.
And then we're going to do a fantasy draft. And I'm going to eat some of the amazing food here.
Me too.
At the Century
Now
Park
I'm ready
Grill.
to go.
Yeah, I am ready too. More of Sedano and Cap next on ESPN LA.
Hey, what's up, LA? It's producer Laura.
And your boy, producer D.
LA, get ready to chop it up with us in the afternoons. The new DeMarco and Travis afternoon show is here.
Weekdays from 3 to 6, starting September 2nd.
It's sports, it's life, it's LA.
All with that barbershop talk feel. And these dudes think they know ball? Well, I'm here to bring the real ball knowledge.
Okay, D. Like I said, real conversations, real laughs, and a community vibe that feels like home. Don't miss the debut of the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show.
Starting September 2nd, only on ESPN LA.
Craving that beach vibe? There's an Islands restaurant near you with all your favorites. Crafting your perfect Islands moments with classic burgers, fresh cut fries, local brews, and never-ending summer drinks. Visit your local Islands restaurant.
Hey, it's Mace. This year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, a cornerstone of financial security in America. For 9 decades, it has kept hundreds of millions of Americans out of poverty, given families across the country peace of mind and dignity in retirement. That's why AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you earned. Learn more at aarp.org/CA. That's aarp.org/CA. Paid for by AARP California.
You think you know football? Then prove it in the Circa Million Pro Football Challenge, kicking off from the greatest sports destination in the world, Circa Las Vegas. A guaranteed $6 million is up for grabs with a cool mill going to the winner. Come in last and you got $100,000 coming your way. It's $1,000 per entry, max 5 entries per person. Don't forget about Circa Survivor also, with $15 million in guaranteed prizes. Enter Nevada, play from anywhere. Learn more at circusports.com.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. So you need new flooring in your home, rental, or even your ADU, but you know what drives me crazy? Those big box national retail stores that present giving you a deal by making up a price just to mark it down then. Come on, man. Let's be real. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, it's legitimately family run. You get the authentic old school TLC and the actual wholesale pricing year round from my boys, the crazy Hernandez brothers. No bogus sales, no gimmicks, just the best prices from the start. That's why I say it and I mean it. No sale beats a wholesale. You name it, they got it. Over 5 million square feet in stock in their inventory. Tell them Sedano sent you. And check this out. First responders, active military, and veterans will all receive additional discounts on top of the already low prices. And if you find a better price, Hernandez will match it. No questions asked from the crazy Hernandez brothers. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR. That's 866-62-FLOOR. No games, no gimmicks, just the best price in town year-round because no sale beats wholesale. Check them out at HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Out here, days are getting a little cooler, and mornings are starting with a few more layers. It's the season for more time at the grill, more feed for your animals. Heaters burn late into the night, and the woods start calling your name. We appreciate hard-working hands, shared moments, and love for our land. That's why season after season, we're here for your life out here. Tractor Supply.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
In 2021, LSU finished with a disappointing 6-7 record. Luckily for them, a new head coach in Chip Kelly and a quarterback from Arizona State, Jaden Daniels, arrived in Baton Rouge. They lead LSU to the 2022 SEC Championship game and defeated Purdue in the Citrus Bowl to finish 10-4. Kelly and Daniels made that 2021 season like it never even happened.
ServPro, like it never even happened.
Hollywood Park Casino.
You don't know about this, Cap.
Oh, I know all about it.
On this day in 1973, Motown Records released Let's Get It On, the 13th studio album by Marvin Gaye. Funchy, you ever do it to this?
Let's get
it on. Of course. Who hasn't?
Oh, I'm just asking.
Who has not done the beat to the song?
Hey, let's get it on.
You gotta play this, and then you do the dump truck.
Dump truck that thing. You dump truck Sua yesterday?
I didn't dump
you
truck.
You better not dump truck him.
But you know what? He's ready for it.
You better not dump truck Sua.
Sua was ready. He did Schwan's talk.
You better not be sharing hand rolls with Sua.
Don't worry, he's not the one.
He ain't the one?
He ain't the one.
Sua ain't having that.
Oh, no, he will. He'll dump truck.
You better not dump truck Sua. Bad enough you cheat on me with everything else.
542.
Whoa.
Well, yeah, I know. He comes
a little possessive.
Little sentido.
Yes,
okay.
I get a little.
We are live from Hollywood Park Casino. Hollywood Park Casino Park Party at play. We are in the Century Bar and Grill. Getting ready for the fantasy football draft party. It is filling up as we get ready for that tonight.
Dude, there's some good food around here, man.
I know.
We're going to eat after it.
I know. We are going to crush some food here tonight.
It is time right now, though, for the final edition in Afternoon Drive before we move to mornings on Tuesday. For What the Funch. What the Funch.
What the Funch, everybody.
You ready, Funchy?
What the Funch.
Come on, Funchy lover. What the Funch right now.
It better be good, too. Don't mess up.
Okay. All right. Let's go. I'm here.
He's here.
I'm here.
Let's go, Funch.
I'm waiting for the music.
Hold on.
Waiting for the music, man.
Okay, hold on now, Funch.
Jeez.
Hold on, Funch. Relax now. Relax. We're having some technical difficulties back in the studio.
DeAndre's already moved on. He's
DeAndre's
moved on
having
from
some
the show.
TDs.
Hey.
Relax.
When I was back there, I wouldn't have it like that, man.
Yeah, get him.
He said he's having technical difficulties back there.
Got 20
we got
years
the
on him,
engineer here working on some stuff. Relax.
Oh, really? You got an engineer working on stuff while we're on the air and after the drive in Los Angeles?
But they're getting us ready for morning drive in Los Angeles on Tuesday.
Okay, well, let's get it on. Yeah.
All right.
Go with it, Funch.
You can't just do What the Funch dry.
Right, we'll just do it dry. We'll do it dry. We'll do it dry.
Do it a cappella.
So you brought up Travis Kelce in the break, Lindsay. I think I got somebody that has him beat. You guys know who French Montana is.
Oh, I saw this.
You saw French Montana, the rapper?
Yes.
Yo, he's about to marry some girl that's worth $18 billion.
Who that?
She's a princess.
$18 billion.
Right? Yeah, the princesses of Dubai.
The princess of Dubai.
I think that's the girl that Sua dated.
Yeah. No, he wanted.
Could have been. It could have been. No.
He said billions.
He had a woman who asked him, "Why are you going to training camp? How much you making this year?" Don't worry about that. Put that away. Fly with me overseas. I got you.
She was going to pay him his salary.
Yeah.
His salary to come.
I have a friend that a girl that asked him the same.
Did he talk?
Propose the same.
Did he say talk to my agent? Let's get a better deal.
Sua said no.
He said they broke up. He
I'm
said it
chasing
wasn't
my
worth the
dreams.
trouble.
I've always wanted to be in the NFL,
Yeah.
man. I told him, you don't care about us. You could have got us a country club all over the world. Could have got a PJ for you, Cappy.
Right. French Montana.
French Montana.
Okay.
18 bill.
Yeah.
Okay, so he has outmarried Travis Kelce.
Yes.
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 Princess of Dubai.
Next thing.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, so it's not like
I just want to let you know.
Okay, you got to finish it off. Like my question is, what the Funch? No, nothing like that.
No, man. I got something much juicier.
Okay, go ahead.
By the way, the best part was when we were describing what the Funch to Sua. He's like, so it's like grind my gears with Peter Griffin. The fact that he's a Family Guy is amazing.
And he got it, too.
He got it.
So you guys know about Burning Man?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Burning Man. Would you ever go, Cappy?
I would.
I know you would go, man.
I got a bunch of friends that are out there
like
right
dressed
now.
like Mad Max and everything, right?
At your age, they're out there.
Oh, yeah, I got friends of mine that are out there. I got this one buddy of mine. He's 55. He's married to a girl who's like 35. And he's out there, and he's like, dude.
Right now he's out there?
Yeah, he had like, and I go, you got like snow goggles because the wind and the sand is like really bad, apparently.
But I got bad news for the people at Burning Man. The infamous Orgy Dome. Is closed.
Wait, the what?
The Orgy Dome.
The Orgy Dome
closed? It closed.
Why
and
is
now
that?
it won't reopen for the duration of Burning Man.
Why is that?
Orgy time.
Because it just blew the winds. I guess they had massive winds, sandstorms or whatever at what's it called at Burning Man. So they just blew them away.
So Burning Man, the Orgy Dome got blown away.
Yes.
And therefore they're not going to rebuild it and reopen it.
Yes.
Well, that changes things.
I didn't know that they had an Orgy Dome at the Burning Man.
Funch, you're coming strong today.
Yeah. Burning Man.
I would, first of all, that would be my main reason for going to Burning Man is the Orgy Dome.
Orgy Dome.
Yeah. Would you go?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You would.
Hell yes.
You wouldn't.
Hell yes.
Nah,
you haven't been
What a do-rag on. Nothing but a do-rag on.
Oh, hell yeah.
And a gold chain.
You ain't
All
got
right?
no gold
And these
chain,
jorts.
man. You ain't
And
got
these
no gold
jorts.
chain.
You got a ring?
You ain't got no gold chain.
I got a ring.
You ain't
This
got
ring.
no gold chain.
He meant a different kind of ring.
Oh, I got it. I got you. I got
it's
you.
the same size.
Well, I can go to. No, it's not.
The other ring
I've tried it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. What? This is a dismount right here. That's how you say goodbye
You guys
to the
wanted
show,
me to go. You guys wanted me to bring it today. So hey.
The summer of Funch is over. That is fantastic right there.
Yeah, but apparently he's going to do What the Funch on the morning show.
Yeah.
Not after this
From the
performance. You got to retire, bro.
You would retire. Yes, Orgy Dome.
You want to go to the Orgy Dome, Chris?
I think my orgy days are behind me.
Well, we all know why.
Orgy time.
But are you guys like big concert festival people?
Oh, I thought you were going to say, are you guys big orgy?
No, I was going to tell you. Yeah.
No, Cappy is.
Yeah.
Cappy and Rachel still get down.
Well, I mean, I don't know if we get down like that.
Well, you recruit.
Well, I mean, put it this way.
What?
I'm open and interested.
No, yeah, Beto. They recruit.
I thought you were joking about that on your show the day you were talking about that.
No joke. I've seen them in action. They hunt.
Is that why she's always giving everybody gummies?
I know. I love it.
At Del Mar, first thing, you guys want gummies? Like, hey, lady, can I get your name first?
That's why I told Stephanie the first time they hung out, do not let her put anything in your mouth.
Whoa.
She does like to gummy everybody. She is the dosing queen.
Oh, you got anything else, Funch? For the final
no,
edition?
you're good, Funch.
You're good. No, I think end it right there, Funch.
End it on Orgy Dome.
End it on a real high note.
Hello, sir.
What the Funch, everybody? Give a round of applause for Funchy Lover.
The summer of Funch was fantastic.
I'm here.
Lover in the house.
548.
Oh, my goodness.
Hollywood Park Casino. We're here for our fantasy football draft party. Start to fill up as we tick down the final moments of Sedano and Cap, the final afternoon show as we get ready for mornings on Tuesday when Sedano comes back to work.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday at 7 a.m., the debut of the Sedano and Cap morning show. We got a read here?
I think we do have a read here. As a matter of fact, we do. We have a prize picks.
Oh, that was about prize picks, Cap.
So, listen, I'm going to start off by saying this to everybody. We're going to have a great football season together. As a matter of fact, I've been saving my money in prize picks, just waiting for football season to start. Now you got college football that's already underway, and pro football starts next Thursday. As a matter of fact, presuming that Dak Prescott is the quarterback of the Cowboys, there is a max discount for you on prize picks. All Dak Prescott has to do is pass for more than half a yard, and you are halfway home to a win. Because Prize Picks is a very easy game to play. You take a player like Dak Prescott and you say, is he going to pass for more than half a yard? Yes, of course he is. So that's one play. Then you take another player. Let's use Matthew Stafford, for example, and you say, is Matthew Stafford going to pass for more than 2 touchdowns or less than 2 touchdowns? Or maybe you feel strongly that Matthew Stafford's going to pass for more than 2 touchdowns, but you also feel strongly that Matthew Stafford is going to pass for more than 225.5 yards. You can stack the same player all in the same lineup. And that's all brand new. So come on into PrizePicks, download the PrizePicks app, use our code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, make your first $5 lineup. You're going to get $50 instantaneously put into your account, and then you're going to have a lot more money to play with. And listen, if you can go 6 for 6, you can increase your money and multiply it by about 2,000 times. But even if you have a flex play and you go 5 for 6, you can still win big money. We're all going to win together, and we're all going to have a great time playing together with PrizePicks this football season. Download that PrizePicks app. Use the code CAPPY. PrizePicks, run your game.
All right, Cappy, thank you very much. Coming up, we'll do Dealer's Choice the final time, an afternoon drive. Coming up, and we'll wrap this thing up from Hollywood Park Casino. So, D, let's combine 42 and 55 here, and then we'll rock it right up to 6 o'clock. Sedano and Cap, final segment next, right here on ESPN LA.
USC football gets ready to kick off the 2025 season.
USC football is on the air on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Lincoln Riley and the Trojans get ready to host the Missouri State Bears.
Saturday at the Coliseum. Coverage kicks off at 2:30 p.m. with a USC tailgate show.
Saturday's game is presented by Afeela, a new EV brand from Sony Honda Mobility. The future of mobility is here. Come on out and cheer on your Trojans. Fight on.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Come celebrate Roger Dunn Golf Shop's 60th anniversary this Labor Day weekend. Enjoy 25% off all Green Tag closeout apparel, 20% off Skechers and Puma golf shoes, and get a 50% bonus trade-in towards any new club. Don't miss out on these deals and more at Roger Dunn Golf Shop's 60th anniversary Labor Day sale the 28th through September 1st. Trusted by golfers since 1965 and home to the legendary 90-day satisfaction guarantee. Roger Dunn Golf Shops by Worldwide Golf. Get there.
You ever wake up with a sore throat, feeling a little off, and you know you're getting sick? Well, getting sick and going on the IL isn't an option, especially for me when I'm traveling for work. You can try to see a doctor, well, good luck there, or go sit for hours in an urgent care. Nope. That's why you need a medical emergency kit. This isn't some cheap first aid kit, okay? Your medical emergency kit comes packed with doctor-prescribed meds. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right there in your home. If you're coming down with the flu, bam, here's your Z-Pack. You've got gastrointestinal issues, here's your Bactrim. From Z-Pack to ivermectin, amoxicillin, and doxycycline to treat strep, pneumonia, sinus infections, UTIs, COVID, and more. It's all right there in your kit. Just match your symptoms to the guide or talk with their telehealth doc. No doctor waiting rooms, no pharmacy lines. Order online in minutes and get $50 off with code SPORTS at urgentcarekit.com/sports. Get yours now at urgentcarekit.com/sports, promo code SPORTS.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill and enjoy daily lunch specials or catch up over a late-night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open. Located next to the Forum and SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at PlayHBC. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Craving that beach vibe? There's an Islands restaurant near you with all your favorites. Crafting your perfect Islands moments with classic burgers, fresh cut fries, local brews, and never-ending summer drinks. Visit your local Islands restaurant.
Los Angeles, the 2025 Rams season has finally arrived. Your defending NFC West champs are kicking things off with the home showdown against the Houston Texans. 2 elite quarterbacks, 1 electric game. It all goes down at the Rams house on Sunday, September 7th at 1:25 p.m. Get your tickets today and bring all your energy to SoFi Stadium. To purchase tickets, head to therams.com/HOU, therams.com/HOU. We can't wait to see you at the season opener on Sunday, September 7th. See you at the Rams house. If your AC breaks down, call NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. For a limited time, receive a free no-ozone air purifier with any new system installation. Call 833-3-NEXTGEN or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. CSLB number 1011173.
Cap, final segment. It is time for Dealer's Choice.
Yeah.
The Dealer's Choice Real Deal brought to you by Seller's Advantage. Want to sell your house before you call an agent? Call Seller's Advantage. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390-AS-IS for a no-obligation offer.
Wow. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Are we still going to play this in the morning show?
I think we should.
Yeah, we should.
It's like the last. It's not going to be on the air. It's going to be the last YouTube segment.
Yeah, it's okay.
But it's about Hollywood. Why the quick fade, DeAndre? That's how you're going to end it with us? A quick fade?
We only have like 3 minutes.
No, we're going to keep rolling.
Faded, DeAndre.
No,
Faded, man.
We're not under any pressure.
You don't work for them anymore. Faded, bro.
Uh-oh. Lady delivering wings almost went down.
No
my
wings.
God.
Oh, my God. Funch almost went down.
No wings or Hennessy were hurt in that.
Oh, wow.
Visit sellersadvantage.com.
Bunch, you said 601.
Pat-like reflexes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Visit sellersadvantage.com, DRE 0196 1658. We are live from Hollywood Park Casino. Hollywood Park Casino Park Party and Play. Our ultimate fantasy football draft party about to get underway in just a little bit. Filling up here in the Century Bar and Grill. Cappy? Yep. Dealer's Choice time for our final Dealer's Choice in Afternoon Drive.
And for our final Dealer's Choice, I am going to look over to Lindsay Baseball and hand it to Lindsay and say, okay, Linz, it's our final Dealer's Choice of the Afternoon Drive. So you wanted it, you got it.
All right, so here's what I got. My Dealer's Choice is all the love to DeAndre, producer D, our guy.
That's right.
Because, you know, we kind of like grew him from a little embryo into this flourishing star.
Wow.
And DeAndre, you are awesome.
A tadpole.
Yeah, I
Even
love
as
you.
an embryo,
I love working
tadpole.
with you. I love working with Jorge, but you know, we're going to miss DeAndre. We're going to miss Big D on the show.
We are going to miss
shout
DeAndre.
out to you, DeAndre. You do a great job every day.
Yes,
and I
sir.
really appreciate you.
Yep, DeAndre, you're really grown up a lot, man. I mean, learning this job. And I told you from day one, when the first day you were going to join the show, what did I tell you?
It's going to change everything.
It's going to change your whole life, man. Has it?
It has, yes. For the better. For the better, though, for sure.
Well, he's still Little Bank, so once he becomes Big Bank, then it'll really change.
Yeah. Hey, I'll just finish up by saying this. You know, we have this great crowd here today at Hollywood Park Casino, and we're going to get off the air, and we're going to have this fantasy draft, and it's going to be a blast. And this is what it's all about. You know, what we really strive for is to build a community. And I know that a lot of people will argue that and battle about it on Twitter. But that's not really what it's about. What it's about is being here. It's pressing the flesh. It's hugging it out. It's looking at people in the eye. It's Beto putting his arm around me, which I love. It's Beto and I wearing the team uniform today, wearing the exact same gear. But let me just tell you something,
Soft,
man.
bro. You're real
hey,
soft.
thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Smell good. Delicious.
I cannot wait for us to move to mornings. We will see everybody on Tuesday. And listen, here's one thing I've learned. For everybody that bitches and complains about us moving to the mornings, here's why. Because it doesn't work with your schedule. So when you tell me this is a huge mistake and it's going to be a massive failure, let me explain something to you.
Don't listen to that person.
Oh, listen.
There's only one guy.
Listen, we have got a collection of incredible people that are coming with us to the morning. We're expanding the show. We're making it bigger. We're making it better.
Wrap it up.
And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a huge success. Be there. Set your alarm. Tuesday, 7 a.m. Sucker.
Bye.
All right, so the new lineup starting on Tuesday will be unsportsmanlike with Evan Canty and Michelle starting early. They'll take you till 7 a.m. Then the debut of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show at 7 will go till 9 a.m. on 710 in the all-new ESPN LA. Up at the Rich Eisen Show at 9 a.m. to noon. We will do a YouTube-only hour from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And then the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show after Mason and Ireland. So Mason and Ireland noon to 3, then DeMarco and Travis 3 to 6. And, of course, the destination for LA sports as we get ready for the fall season. Tomorrow is a best of Sedano and Kap, so we'll see you all Tuesday morning, bright and early at 7 a.m. for our first day of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Right now, Tao, it's time for ESPN Radio on KSPN Los Angeles, ESPN LA, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Sayonara from the afternoons, Jack.
Yeah!